What is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name's St. Kramer with Brandon Grizzly. Brandon right above me. What is up, guys?
Not too much.
It's staying warm.
No, it's cold. I was about to put on another shirt. I was like, yeah.
I got my space heater like right here next to me because it is cold.
Oh yeah, mine is right here.
Yeah, I had yesterday. I had some hot hands. Like I'm like I'm cold, man.
I run. You run hot. I don't know what I was gonna say. I run hot, but you guys don't know. Tank runs really, really hot.
Yeah,
like I'm not surprised if you actually open the window in the wintertime. That wouldn't surprise me at all.
Not right now, man. When it's like 10 degrees, 13, that's a little too much. But yeah, it's pretty crazy out for I don't know for us, man. But talk about LA.
Oh my god!
Anybody in LA, man, be safe out there. It is wild. I think Collector Movie Man's in chat. He said it looks like a bomb went off. It means there's some neighborhoods, man, that is just, man, over 20,000 acres. Yeah, it's bad, man. That wind's like almost like tornado wind. It's like what 60 to 80 mile per hour winds,
or summer for us, but yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have anything on fire. So when you have that, I mean, it's just blowing from place to place. I mean, they're skipping over things, and I know there are like a lot of people that are even famous people, athletes that are taking time away from their teams, going back home to be with their families.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen, if you've been following any like celebrities or YouTube, especially YouTubers, like they're all, moving out, just grabbing their stuff and going. I saw Michael Rosenbaum, who's Lex Luthor in Smallville. Earlier today, he had to evacuate. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, it is wild, man. It is wild. It really, really sucks. So yeah, if you're out in LA, man, be careful. I have a friend out there. She's supposed to be moving back soon. But I think she's like finishing up because she's like works for a school, so I think that she's finishing up the semester. I think, but yeah,
I have a couple of friends out there because so my undergrad's in chemical engineering, so I have a couple of people that went to school with that moved out there because refineries are out there. It was a lot of jobs out in California for chemical engineers, and I know a couple of them that are literally moving out because they just said it's to a point right now where this is like the 5th year.
Yeah,
our last 5 years has been 3 horrible, terrible fires, and they're like, "Yeah, I can't do this anymore." So
yeah, keeps getting hotter and keeps getting drier. Like I think they haven't had rain in like 5 months or something stupid.
Yeah, some stupid like that.
Yeah, which is like insane. Like to think about that, I was like, we don't even go 5 months in Chicago. Like that's including with winter. You know what I mean? It was like 2 weeks ago it was raining. It was like 20 degrees in rain. But
it never rains in Southern California. No. For real, for reason. It doesn't. It really doesn't.
Yeah. So, but
I mean, people are leaving California and going to Arizona. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's less. I don't know. I won't say it's less hot because it's just hot. It's less on fire.
It's less on fire. There's less brush, less trees and the wild grass and stuff like that.
Yeah. She's in chat, so I know Collector Movies in chat. Seeing what's up. I've been hearing about the fire in LA. Yeah, we're talking about that. So,
I didn't know that. Well, burnt down Anthony Hopkins and Gwyneth Paltrow's house.
Yeah, they're going through. There's a bunch. John Goodman's house I saw. Miles Teller's house. I got bunch. Like pretty much almost everybody because it's going through like one of the richest neighborhoods in the world. So, and it's 4 fires, I think, from what I understand. 4 major fires that are kind of like close enough, but far enough where they're considered different. But yeah, rough. Ty in the house. What's up, Ty?
What up, Ty? Yeah,
I got to catch up on his X Spaces on the Spaces things. Been a couple of days since I listened. Been busy at work this week. Always first week of the month. It always sucks.
Yeah, I got inventory for all 8 restaurants, trying to figure that out and doing all incentive programs and stuff like that. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's been murder at work.
And I'm the boss. This is even worse. I could just tell myself, give yourself a break, but no.
Yeah. Mama Bear, what is up, Mama Bear? Appreciate you coming in.
Oh, okay, so we were officially starting. Okay,
yeah, that's what I said. Yesterday it was the show she foresaw.
Yeah, she saw coming. Yeah,
it was the only Recast T'Challa episode. 2.5 hours of just that,
and I probably could have went longer. It was just talking. I could have let Brandman speak. I think I talked I was telling him off. I talked so much. I didn't even get to let everyone else speak. I just feel like I just should have shut up.
Yeah. I think it worked out pretty good because I think me and you like we said our piece and then we got into the comments. So, so I think it worked out pretty good. Profess, what's up?
Profess, man.
Keisha,
hey, big ups to you. I saw all the comments going back and forth, man. That was
yeah.
I like that.
In there defending recast.
Hey, I almost put on here recast Balin, recast T'Challa. It's all we can recast, guy, right? We could do those things, right? It's possible. We're not in an uproar about someone saying recast somebody,
Yeah. I'm actually excited because Balin was such a good character. It's like you just don't abandon the storyline.
I know you know that way. Still,
yeah.
I'm actually trying to finish this 12th.
Was that Ultimate Spider-Man or Ultimate Black Panther?
Yeah, 12th issue. Because I had to go back and read. I was like, well, I was confused for a second. I was like, wait a minute, he left. He was going into the town, into the world, to Africa, and defending people, and now he's like holding like Khonshu's head. I'm like, what happened? And then I realized it was all a dream. So that's why I told everybody. So what's going on? Because it's nothing that happened. None of that happened.
I need to get caught up with the Ultimate stuff because I know the Ultimate Wolverine stuff is coming out soon, and I wanna read that. Is it sure?
Is that March or next month? Is it next month?
It's next month.
Is it?
Okay. So yeah.
There you go. Also, Absolute Batman #4 came out yesterday.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow. I haven't been able to get to the comic shop all week, so
yeah,
that'll be my day tomorrow.
Bigger, so I don't know where it is, but I have it.
Ultimate
Spider-Man was good. I mean, all the stuff is good.
Yeah. Get caught up with that this weekend. Nikisha's in the chat. Oh, they're still doing those?
Damn. Yes, they're definitely.
I thought they were done. That's banned. They've been doing it for like 2 years now.
Yeah.
Shit. Wow. Zach Attack in the house. What is up?
Zach, what up, my people?
Make sure you go check out Zach. He's got a new movie review out right now, The Damned. So definitely want to check that one out. So
I'm gonna get something to drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Get caught up with this stuff. Collectors said only 6% of it has been contained. Yeah, the fire. Yeah, it's man. Like listening to the firefighters and like the fire chiefs and battalion chiefs and stuff like that talk about like how it's like it's a sprinkle on like a fire. And it's just like it's so hard to manage.
I don't know what you do. You try to get the oxygen out, but it has all this brush. So how do you stop something with brush everywhere? It's impossible.
The wind. They said if the wind starts to die down, it could help out a lot because you're blowing out a fire in front of you. Meanwhile, it's blowing around. So like the like 5 houses behind you are caught on fire because everything, all the wind. So yeah, man, hearing those guys, man, it's just a struggle. But I know like Canadian planes, those like cargo planes, like they're over here helping to drop in water and stuff like that. So
that's nuts.
Yeah, it is. Kyle, what's up? He goes, they didn't recast the Spoiler Kings. I prefer the originals.
It's all right. I want you to continue to have my legacy go on. So whatever it is, the mantle will go on.
We'll have our kids do it.
Exactly. Two little girls are like, yeah, you can stay on top of each other's shoulders, and you can be just like your dad.
We got Ace in the house. What's up, Ace?
What up, Ace?
Hey, Mama Bear. Sorry I missed it. Right. Like, oh, I'm so sorry.
You're like, darn it.
Oh man. Currently watching Anora. Interested in what you think about it. I know a lot of people love it. It's probably gonna be up for a bunch of Oscars. They won a bunch of Golden Globes.
I saw it. What day was that? I saw it 2 weeks ago, I think, on Sunday.
Yeah, I saw it after Christmas, like that weekend after Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. I just don't know if it was like this.
I am really interested. The Flow, I know Jason's saying Flow. I need to watch that because that came out on digital this past week, and it winning the Golden Globe, and it's only the one of two animated films I didn't see. So Flow and Memoir of a Snail. Those are the two I need to see. But I've been seeing a lot more of Emilia Perez. I need to watch this because from what I've seen from it, it looks dumb as shit. Like I get the concept, stuff like that, but like the music is at least from the clips I've seen, it might have been like super out of context, but the music is not good, and it's a musical. So I was like, if the music in a musical is not good, what? And but then I know a lot of people from Mexico and Mexicans are like not happy with it. It's like you're telling a Mexican story and hardly anybody's Mexican in it. Selena Gomez, but she can't speak Spanish, so she's talking in Spanish, and it's really like doesn't sound good. So, so me and Erica, we were seeing these clips. We're like, oh, yeah. So I kind of want to see it, but I think it's going to be up for a bunch of Oscars anyway, so we might watch it anyway.
Watch it anyway. This is what it is. One of
for our Oscars
that we're going to talk about anyway.
Yeah. Which that got moved too because of the fires. It was supposed to be the 17th. I think they moved it to the 19th, and they might move it again. So we'll see.
I mean, they move football games.
Yeah,
they're moving everything. I mean, you have to. They stopped filming. What's the Prime? It's just like Silo.
Oh man.
Like I know it,
but I can't think of the name of it, but they stopped filming shows too. I don't know.
Yeah, so they stopped filming it, and I saw that in
Fallout. Thank you, Collector.
Yeah, Fallout. Thank you, Collector. Yeah, so they stopped filming Fallout, and they sent them home and say right in the middle of it, because it's too much smoke in the air. It's too dangerous. They're afraid that the fire would turn and trap someone, so they just not.
Yeah. He said, just watching more snow outside. That's us. Nope.
Well, you're supposed to get 3 inches for you guys?
From me over here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just saw the thing where
3 inches.
Damn. That sucks. I just saw on Amazon, like, oh, you're gonna get snow on Friday. I was like, whatever. Over it. Already over it.
I love Christmas. I love snow around Christmas time, and I hate it every other time.
Yeah. At least around Christmas, it's not cold yet. Like it's cold, but it ain't, single digits minus and stuff like that.
Adds to the ambiance when it's around Christmas. When it's after Christmas, it just adds to torture.
Yeah. This time you can't blame Canada.
Jesus.
But it could be worse. I mean, we could be in Canada with all the stuff you guys got to deal with. I was talking to Anzo, and he was like, yeah, it's currently negative 20 degrees outside. I was like, why would you live in a place where the wind hurts your face like that? Well, you can't stay outside for more than 3 minutes. Like,
I know.
And then I think about that's the same place I live, because in Chicago it will be negative 20 degrees in February.
I know, but at least for us, it's only like a couple weeks, and then it kind of goes away.
Yeah, it's been nasty this week, though.
Yeah. Yeah, they're saying it's gonna be pretty bad. You shit that the polar vortex is causing all this. I think was it last night or the night before? Parts of Florida were gonna be in the freezing levels, like low 20s and high teens possible. I was like, damn.
I think my uncle is right now in right outside Cooper City, which is like right outside Miami. I think he said he got down to 62 degrees and people were losing their damn minds. I was like, 62 degrees. Whatever.
Yeah. I said Chicago weather, the worst you got, not fall or spring. That's not the worst. Chicago, it's either like freezing cold and snowy, and then you get like a week of spring, if that. But it usually goes from like freezing, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, it's like boiling, and then you get a solid month in fall, and then it starts over again.
I feel like I saw this episode of Rugrats once, and they're going through. It was like leaves were falling, right, and then it snowed, and then it was like a sunny day, and then it rained, and it went back to a sunny day, and it's like, man, it's a crazy week we've been having, right? And that's Chicago weather. It's just 1 week. It will snow. It will be 70 degrees. It will rain in between. You will have all of a sudden leaves falling off the floor. I'm telling you, it's just literally like that all the time.
Yeah,
that's March.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's bad. Let's see. What you guys talk about? Let's see. Brian gonna say seriously, make the news for knocking
someone out.
Someone out about the recast.
I care about it enough. I care about for myself. I don't care enough to hurt somebody else.
Yeah. Like figure drawing was in here. I don't think he was being rude. He was being a little aggressive, but I don't think he wasn't being rude. And I don't mind if somebody comes in with
a different opinion,
with the opposite opinion, because then we can talk about it and see why they saying that, why he's saying this. So, but I don't think he was coming in like y'all stupid, stuff like that. But
I think that I had a different opinion of him, and I had no problem voicing that. Yeah. But also, I think he was being respectful, so that's why I didn't want to be disrespectful. I think that's a key. You can have someone who has a different opinion. I have different opinions than these guys, right? But it's not about saying someone your opinion is stupid. No, my opinion is different than yours, and you need to accept that. Doesn't mean my opinion is going to change, but I accept you.
Yeah. So I mean, people come in here and have a different opinion. That's fine. Like somebody right now, I saw on our Superman early reaction video, somebody was like, "Oh, y'all really excited about another reboot?" Like, sorry to be born yesterday, and I was like, "Well, I was responding right now, like before, like when we were in the starting soon screen, and I'm like, another reboot means there has to be more than one. This is the first reboot, and I'm excited to see Superman hopefully done right."
Well, they have other reboots because they've had multiple people playing Superman because they've had universes, 6 actors. Yeah. Like all these are different universes, though, right? Technically, they're all different universes.
I mean, I guess if you want to look at it that way. But I always saw them as standalone movies, and sometimes they would have sequels. But like, I never saw Superman with Christopher Reeve as like a universe. I was like, oh, those are the Christopher Reeves ones. Like the Snyderverse is the Snyderverse. You know what I mean? Because you have multiple heroes and they're all playing together and stuff like that. So the Fox X-Men stuff. Yeah. It's Fox X-Men. I didn't consider that a universe. Exactly. That's just Fox X-Men. You know what I mean?
But there's it's an ensemble, so it's the same thing. But I always felt like Christopher Reeve and like Michael Keaton could have definitely been. We're all in my mind. They're in the same universe. In my mind.
Yeah. So. Yeah. That's interesting.
I never thought about that with the with the Reeves verse, or not the Reeves verse, but the original like Batman Superman movies. I just thought kind of thought they were in their separate their own separate entities.
Yeah.
But that's when everything felt like standalones, and it felt like a shared universe, especially in a comic film setting. Was a foreign concept.
Yeah. Shout out to Drew. What's up,
Drew? Hey, how you feeling, man? I'm sitting here. I'm a little distracted. The fact that Notre Dame is about to win. It's like what? Notre Dame?
Yeah. I saw this. I kind of get down to it. It said Superman had 3 reboots. If you count TV, it's 6 in total. I don't count those as reboots though. They're just new stories. You know what I mean?
It's weird, but when you're that close, like within 5 years of a last one who did
it, I mean,
kind of feels like a reboot. You rebooted the whole thing, the concept of whatever you were doing with Superman.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say like it's wrong. Like, no, it's not a reboot technically. But like, I mean, yeah, because it's a new character and new everything, blah blah blah. So you're starting new.
Like Spider-Man didn't happen. Yeah.
Yeah. But now once we got into like the MCU created universe, like a cinematic universe, then I think for me that changed the vocabulary of like certain things around cinema, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, if you count like reboots and stuff like that, but yeah, but for me, it's like we're going from the Snyderverse to the DCU, so for me, like those new universes, I would count it as more of a reboot than going from. Because I mean, technically, Brandon Roth isn't a reboot thing because he is a continuation of the Christopher Reeve storyline.
Yeah,
so, but yeah,
but then him going to Henry Cavill is.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be a reboot. Technically, but yeah, but like for me, I always saw it as just like it's just a new thing. I don't know. Yeah, it's okay to be exciting. Yeah, see, Reeves is a verse at point. Crisis Flash confirmed it at that point. Yeah, that movie also sucked balls.
Which one?
The Crisis Flash thing that they were doing when all the Superman and all the
that one I thought was just
well,
but it did say that there was a universe in the
show. I mean the DCU kind of made it so like every DC thing is its own universe, which is fine if you want to go that route, but yeah. So is that for the most part with the television shows, they've never been been called reboots, just another continuation of the story. It's just all I kind of think like how you look at it, so
Notre Dame won. Wow. So, but always the Crisis of Infinite Earths kind of always made me feel like it was different universes. The idea, even what they did the WB, they feel like each one of those were its own universe that these things were happening. When they were hopping around, and you saw that made you feel like it was a universe.
Yeah.
I love Flashpoint. I hate Crisis of Infinite Earths. Crazy, I know.
Oh, it's so bad.
There were it was okay. I thought I wasn't terribly huge on it.
The cartoon one?
Oh no! We're talking about the animated.
I'm talking about the WB one.
Oh, the WB. The WB like crossovers with all of them.
The WB one I kind of had fun with.
Because they went to Smallville. They they put everyone back into their Superman. There was a lot. So you saw this as a universe. Like it was actually an actual universe.
Yeah. I wasn't a fan of the animated one though.
Yeah,
that's because that was terrible.
That one wasn't great.
Yeah. Brandon's a soft reboot. They erased 2 movies. Continue story. Yeah. It was. I think they definitely had a big plans for it.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely had big plans for it, but it sucked. So, what do y'all think about Grant Gustafson potentially coming back for the Flash movie?
Boy, how excited am I? I wanted Grant Gustin the first time. I was like, he should do it. We forget the Ezra Miller stuff and let's go Grant Gustin because he is my Flash.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where's my?
I mean,
I don't
hate it. But would it be a continuation of the WB of the show Flash, or would he be a new Flash? You know what I
mean? You could do a continuation of the WB Flash because he didn't really ruin anything.
No.
The question is if you don't bring in, which I don't like, who they has Iris West. I thought that it wasn't a very good, like, they didn't fit well. She was fine, but they didn't fit.
Yeah,
well.
Candace Patton was just
there. She's just there. Like
she's just so fine though.
Oh my god. Yeah. But like on Instagram. I'm all about his daughter. I was like, watch the whole episode with my mouth wide open. It's like excess. Yeah. Let's go.
But that'd be the only issue is he's been Flash for so long that people will look at him and like, oh, it's just a continuation of the WB stuff. And I don't know if that's the best way to do a Flash. And I think they're gonna wait a while to do Flash in the DCU just because you want to get rid of that Ezra Miller stink.
But you didn't have to worry about it because Grant Gustin is not old. You can still let him be the Flash.
Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes when you have a character that's that recognized, it also could be good. It brings goodwill, especially after having that negative will that you have from the Flash movie.
Yeah.
He'll bring within him a lot of goodwill.
Mm-hmm. So, I think so. Watch out, cat. I saw this because I'm like the daughter was older than Candace. Yeah. Which is funny. That's why I thought I'm like, is she older? I couldn't remember or not, but yeah.
She is older, but she looks fine. I don't care, man.
Oh, Jessica Parker Kennedy.
Yes. Oh yeah. God.
Yeah. Oh man.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Follow her on Instagram
what's
too.
The other show?
She was in Percy Jackson.
Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
She was Medusa.
Mm-hmm. I was like, I would have looked.
Not the Brandon I met. Which one?
Jessica Parker Kennedy is our age. She is 40.
Wow, really?
She is 40. It's almost impossible to be like 40. What the hell? Oh man.
Yeah. Going back to some of these. The movie already won 4 Golden Globes, and I know it's going to be nominated at the Oscars because they put out the SAG Awards and it's nominated in like every category. Like Anora. Yeah. So, I mean,
it was fine. It was good.
Yeah, it was fine.
Do I think Dune was better? Dune 2 was better? Yes, I do. I think Dune. That's what I'm saying. Dune 2 is where I say like it's better. There's other movies that you go further than that, but I would say Dune 2 is better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just with the Black Sails. Yeah, she was definitely.
Yeah, that's where I first saw her, was in Black Sails. Yeah,
she got some skin of magazines exactly. I seen those. Good show too, but yeah, if you saw that.
Man, hey, if y'all thirsty, it was like, man, talking about, man, I told you I had my mouth wide open the entire time. Like, my wife was like, shut your mouth. It's like, if I had a little babe, it's only 3 names deep, and she's 2 of them. I'm just letting you know.
So hard to get flirty in the comments. Mouth bear. Oh man, I know she has her daily goal of making Brandon blush,
and she does a good job.
No, I was talking about the Brutalist. That's the one that's been nominated almost in every category. That one I haven't seen yet. I need to see that one.
I've heard good things about it, but I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, all the previews I've seen looks good, but it's like 3 hours, ain't it? Or almost 3 hours.
It's over. I thought it was like over 3 hours. 3 hours and like 8 minutes or something like that. It's something stupid.
Oh shit!
And you're like, am I really about to watch this show?
Let's see. What's the runtime on it? Wow, the budget's only 9.6 million. No way. Right. It's saying the runtime is 335.
Yeah. Okay. So it's something like that. I know it's
my goodness. Yeah, 3.5 hours. Holy crap!
I was like, that's too much of a time. Like I can't have that much time commitment to anything. I mean, besides streaming at night with y'all.
Yeah. That's a long one, man. Holy crap.
One that hall pass.
One hall pass.
I think you have a list, right? Everyone got a list, right? Come on, you got a list. You know, now my wife probably won't let me go in that list, but I'm just saying, I got a list. She'll be like, "Yeah, you can go, don't come back."
I'm like, yes. So I'm finally going to be able to see it in January 28th. So 3 hours 35 minutes plus 20 minutes worth of previews. Yeah,
I can't be anywhere for 4 hours. No.
Wait, and a 20-minute intermission. They have an intermission. I mean, oh yeah. How long is the Brutalist with intermission? The Brutalist, which is distributed by A24, 3.5 hour runtime, including a 15-minute on-screen intermission.
Wow. So, like, you mean like during the movie, all of a sudden you get like,
there's a
like during the movie.
That's interesting. If you're gonna run a long movie like that, at least you're like, all right, here, 15 minutes. Fill up your popcorn, get a refill, go to the bathroom.
I can't do that. I mean, I have other things to do in my life.
Yeah. Something like that long, I might want to watch when he comes home. We'll see. Kevin, what's up, Kevin? Amelia Perez and a complete unknown going to get a lot of Oscar nominations.
Kevin, did you like Amelia Perez?
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I started seeing because I never really paid attention to it, and then I started because of the Golden Globes, started getting more clips and previews and stuff recommended to me, and I'm like, this isn't the movie, right? I'm like, this isn't it, right? It was like, yeah.
Oh, nah, I need to see some tickets. You can have your list. You gotta remember that they have to be willing to go too. Like it's like you have this list, and it's like this is golden. You have to, it's a two-way street with that. Like I can have Haley Atwell on my list, but it's not like it goes that way. Like it's just I'm on my list. Let's go. I see the episode of Friends or something like that. Like, yeah, you're on my list. And like, okay.
Like, cool.
Thank you.
Can you imagine if like you meet somebody who's on your list and you tell them like, "Hey, you're on my list." She's like,
"Let's go."
No, not even let's go. Like you have to prove it. Like okay, hey, like get me. Like do the sales pitch.
I was like, well, look at this episode of Spoiler Kings. I see who's on my list. It's only 2 days.
And the door's closing, waving by. No. What's up, Tony? Spoiler Kings.
Spoiler Kings.
Appreciate Tony. I guess the 2 hour mark where they put the intermission. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I watched Bear Lose for 3 hours.
Oh man, Kal-El.
Thanks
gonna get you.
Adrian Brody was best actor, Golden Globes, and won best director. Yeah. Is it Adrian Brody? Oh yeah, he is in that one. I was like, he's the main character.
He's the main character.
No, yes. There's a very funny Trevor Noah clip with Anna Kendrick being told that she's on.
Oh, yes.
And that's right.
It was the dude's wife trying to be a wingman for her husband. That was awesome.
Yeah, but then I think
I respect you.
Yeah, but she's explaining what hall pass or the list is to Trevor Noah because he had no idea what it is.
You have a list? You have a list? What's going on?
Yeah, that's a good one. I forgot about that one.
That makes you like Anna Kendrick even more, right?
Oh yeah,
that's why she went up 2 more notches on Brandman's list.
Sure did.
I thought he was gonna say she can't go up 2 notches. There's only 1 notch in front of her.
It took me a second to get this. I'm like, why would Leah Remini be on
my he called you yesterday.
Stop. No. Stop.
We called you yesterday. That was good. That was funny. Yeah.
Put him like in a like. I wish we had like timeouts that were like timed. Like that's the 2-minute penalty. Boom.
You put a what was it? The Phantom Zone. You were Phantom Zone.
That took me a second. That was a good one. I think you meant the sales pitch. I
use on Brandon. Say, hey, you here? I'm here. Yeah.
Might as well.
Say it. It's cold outside.
Have you guys seen the movies Conclave? It's a really good movie, and it's one of the most shocking endings to a movie I've seen in a long time. Yeah,
I love that movie. Yeah. I have it over here, like it's over there, right there. Actually,
I got it. You know what? I got to buy it. I haven't.
I had to
buy it. It's and you can go check out our review on it. It's on our movie review playlist. It's a movie that I recommend to everybody. Who are like looking for something to watch, because it's a movie I was so ready to like poo on. It was like, this is gonna be trash, it's gonna be artsy fartsy, it's gonna be annoying, and it wind up from beginning to end just being like such a great movie with amazing writing, amazing.
It was slow at the beginning. It was slow.
I like it was the death, and then everyone's there, and for me right in the beginning, because like the Pope's dead, everyone's in the room, and it starts to feel like who knows shit, and stuff like that. And I was like, like I'm like, some shady shit's going on. At first I thought somebody killed him, but
Silhouette.
Appreciate $5, man. Super chat. It goes late AF for the CC chat probably, but Nina's whole story with was too damn cruel. Day ruiningly
cruel.
Man. And we're gonna get into it.
Like, spoiler alert, sorry, that was not fair. I was not happy.
Yeah.
Like, you guys were talking about the weasel. I was like, Nina, bro.
Yeah.
That was not fair.
Yeah. It's like, fuck, man, it's just like, damn it,
she was a girl. Right?
Yeah, she was a kid. She was a kid.
I don't know how much you want to talk about, but that was
yeah. Oh, yeah, the chat. So yeah, it was. She was just so innocent. She was just a kid, like a teenager. And
he gave her drugs that made her into this fish. He put amphibian drugs to change her DNA. She was just a kid whose lungs weren't covered, like they wouldn't work.
Yeah. I think he was trying to. Yeah, I think he was trying to save her, and then obviously went wrong.
So he didn't want her in pain anymore. He put amphibian thinking that she'll stay human, but that changed her into this fish woman.
Yeah,
and that was just
yeah. Then with the mom just
leaving,
just gone.
Like you know what? There should be like a panel that you could like go to and say, this person doesn't deserve to live. If we all can agree, you should just like, hey, we just want to put you out and put you in the box, like from. We're gonna put you in the box and let them come get you afterwards.
Yeah, but man, that I wasn't ready for that because I'm like, we already got like the GI robot, which was pretty sad, and then I thought Weasel was really sad. We get like the really messed up story with the bride. Phosphorus had a really bad, like messed up, traumatic backstory, but then they saved the most for the end.
Nina didn't deserve it. There's nothing.
She was that, and that's why the bride was really upset. when we get into it. But man,
because the bride figured it out. She already knew. She's also, you know.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, but none of that even mattered. You know, it was just like you killed my friend who was
the only friend I've had,
a good person. You know, and she was. Oh, and the way they even did that scene, man, just like bam, 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 bam. I was like, damn. I was like, oh man, yeah, that was
nasty.
Yeah, man,
that was harsh.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good episode because of how emotionally attached you got to these characters. That we only really had 7 episodes at 30 minutes ish, and we were able to get that attached to some of these characters like that. You know,
so. It was very sad.
Yeah, and then the worst part was after I watched the episode, I was on my lunch break, you know, and then I'm kind of scrolling through Instagram reels and stuff. I got Guardians of the Galaxy 3 stuff with Baby Rocket, and I was like, no, like, stop it, James Gunn, motherfucker.
You gonna get Marley and me after that? Like, I mean,
don't
so keep it going.
I'm just like, yeah, like, oh, you want to cry today? Yeah. So. But yeah, well, we're gonna get into it. We haven't got into it yet, but appreciate the super chat and your thoughts.
That was awesome. Yeah. So it shows Brian hasn't picked up anyone in a while. Respect. Well, you know, honestly, I've been with my wife since I was 20. How am I now? I'm okay for almost 15 years. So I was like 24, 25. You know, so. And then I was a football player in college, right? So, you know, there was no pick in high school too. There was no picking up girls. I'm just like, hey, you want? Let's, yeah. That was literally it. So, you know, anything about football and be, you know, yeah, that was it. He left practice. He was like, yeah.
If you've never seen Blue Mountain State, I always assumed like it was truthful but exaggerated truthful. You know.
So the stars of the team would literally have 10 girls outside practice.
Yeah, damn.
Straight up. Not lie. You know. But then you have relations, you talk to people, you know people, and then you know they're always like that. So it was, yeah. It was a lot like that.
Oh man. Silhouetted coming with another $5 super chat. Holy crap, man. Said also Foss said he hasn't felt anyone in 15 years. I don't think that took 15 years to become a crime lord to raise power, let alone for Bat to notice.
Yeah, but also the saddest part about that was that the bride said, "Oh, I do know."
Yeah,
because you got to remember her and Frankenstein been through the years going
hundreds of years ago, right?
You talk about 15 years. You talk, what about 150? You know?
Yeah, but that is interesting, is like because it's a 15 years to become a crime lord and rise power and stuff like that. That is interesting because you think it's been longer than that?
No, I think 15 years is about right.
Yeah, but then that's interesting because then if that's true,
but he got how old within that 15 years he became a crime lord. The whole top of everything, got caught, got put in prison, all within that 15 years.
Yeah, that's true. Because if you think the last time was 15 years, you have to include him being in jail for X amount of years. So yeah, we don't know how long he's been in jail. So yeah, that's true. I like that. But yeah, it is super sad. It just it makes these like monsters very human. You know, like they just want to be touched and be intimate and love people. You know, and
it's those are the things you forget, I guess, right?
Yeah.
You know, I like that, you know, like you said, Tank, on surface level, these are monsters, but you know, they definitely, I like that James Gunn explores their humanity. You know, that's what made us connect with the characters. And he did really good at doing that each episode.
He's good at doing that in general.
He's good at doing that in general.
Do you don't think that was part of it? They had this sad existence, so there was like it's easier for you to feel for that person.
Yeah. Yeah, he did the same thing with the Rocket. Rocket had a very messed up life. So when you start to explore their backstory, it's very, like I said, it's very easy to attach yourself to and feel sorry.
In Guardians, I knew it was only a matter of time before we really did a deep dive into Rocket's backstory, and I still wasn't ready.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you, Silhouette, for another freaking super chat. Let me see. Play a couple clips for you. Here, Brian made this one. I find it funny. I don't know if it really is relevant, but it's funny.
Reindeer games.
I'm not Ben Affleck.
You white? Then you Ben Affleck. Right, Wheeler?
Yeah, you're white. That's true. I am white.
I don't know why it's funny.
But I do like that. It's just, I love role models. It's just so funny. So oh my god, it's so
good.
Props to Paul Rudd. He gets to say that he's Ant-Man and Batman.
Just because he's white.
And Daredevil, technically.
And Daredevil, good job. And the accountant.
Yeah.
I think he should be that one superhero.
I need to redo my soundboard. I don't remember where a lot of these things are at. I thought I had like Ben Affleck is my best friend.
Oh yeah, we gotta get it all together. We used to have all this stuff ready, and now we actually have people and things that we use it on, and now we don't have it.
Yeah, I know. What's up? Bobby Boucher with the ladies.
The lady. Hey, I'm telling you, those stars, you can see them. You saw them. I was like, man, you just drove off. Like, wow, okay. But that's what it is, I guess. See you later. I was never that guy.
Said yeah, that was a bad week for my week as what happened to Huey in the season, Boy season 4. The less said, the better. Oh yeah, poor Huey.
Huey's just so sad. Yeah.
Well.
Oh, I cannot wait to see what happens when it comes back. That's going to be wow.
Yeah. They better give her a memorial in the season 2 premiere.
I really thought that they were going to find a way to save her.
Oh, I knew that they wouldn't for whatever reason. I knew she was.
They could in season 2. Maybe there's a way or something like that. I don't know.
Amanda Waller has some type of connection. I mean, she does have, different power. Her DNA is different. He might have put what's that? It's a jellyfish that dies and then is reborn. Is like asexual. Like it dies and it's like it's immortal basically. It's jellyfish. So maybe that's what she had. It was one of the things that they put in her. So I was hoping that something like that was going to happen.
Yeah. Also, I thought for whatever reason, I thought she was gonna she was walking up to like the Lazarus pit or something. She's really like 100 years old, and she just looks like she's 20. Yeah. But this Batman that's almost 40 years old. Have you seen some of the rumors?
Yeah,
of Batman?
Were upset. So it's not going to be Brave and Bold. Like all this stuff, all these other rumors are coming out. And I'm like, what?
Supposedly, the rumor is that the director,
Andy Muschietti,
Muschietti might not be the director anymore.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few rumors of casting too.
No disrespect to Andy Muschietti, but I've liked some of his work. I'm not sure I want to see him do Brave and the Bold though.
Same.
Ooh,
I'm not sure,
whatever you're doing, we're gonna stop because Silhouette came in.
Oh my god!
I'll be right back, guys. Hang on.
All right. Another super chat, man. Jesus, appreciate you so much, Silhouetted. Saw somebody theorize that Eric Frankenstein might find Nina's body and resurrect her as a gift to the bride, but I doubt it. That would feel cheap.
But that makes so much more sense.
I like that though. I really like that theory, and I don't think it would feel cheap because she didn't die for a reason. She just died like I feel like it's early enough in the story to bring her back,
But
so.
What if he did it and they fall in love, and he only did it just to make the bride jealous, even though that's her only friend. Once again, her only friend ends up with the dude who's been stalking her all this time.
Yeah, but does that make her jealous then now?
That's what so that would be interesting.
Now the bride is like upset with her best friend,
and her
stalker,
and her exactly.
That would be interesting. That would be really interesting. With the post credit scene with. I mean, I was hoping for a better post credit scene. I was a little disappointed with it. But I wasn't surprised Frankenstein's still alive. Fucking Frankenstein, or Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, I mean, he probably has 15 hearts and whatever he had. You put another one in there.
Yeah, I just that I like that. I like that. It's a easy, simple way you can bring back this character. I like that. Yeah, and I don't think it would feel cheap. I think it would make sense in the story and stuff like that. On why he did it, why she comes back and stuff like that. I'm digging that. I am digging that one a lot. Also, he wasn't in the episode much, but David Harbour as Frankenstein, he's so good.
Because he is the Frankenstein. That's what he is in freaking, everything he does. He's just Frankenstein.
Oh, he's so good. And then the whole time he's like, oh, my best friend, my BBF, Rick Flag. It's like he has this these weird connections he makes in his brain. Like he's just so good. I really like. And then it's the second the bride sees him. It's not even a breath. It's like she pulls out a gun.
On sight, I'm shooting you on sight. Like she's so few.
She put like three bullets in his chest. Like, boom, boom, boom. Just
she shot him. Came down, shot him 3 more times. Like just making sure.
Yeah,
double tap, triple tap.
Yeah. Man. Oh, dude, Ty saying it was mid in my opinion. I thought it was good. I'm still like we have the question of why start this universe with Creature Commandos, but if you just isolate this as just this, I thought it was really good. I enjoyed what they did with all the characters. Like
but if I know people that if it's a lot of violence, some people don't want all that violence. I can understand not liking that or not being. You want to start the DCU with your kids. You want to talk about it with your kids. You can't do it with this. There's a lot of reasons why I understand why people wouldn't like it. I enjoyed it, but there's some room for growth. There definitely was.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It is not kid friendly, between the sex and the violence. Yeah, it is
unnecessary sex, like cartoon sex is very weird. So it's just things that you can always use imagination, not even have to show it. You don't have to, or you can just use your imagination. I don't know. So there's a lot.
Yeah, that Peacemaker was 100% better in my opinion.
It had a dance.
Yeah, I mean it's also live action. I think if Creature Commandos was live action, I think it might have been better. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh, and we're getting a new dance. I think he said there's a new dance opening for season 2. So, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, but Peacemaker was really good. Because he's a goofball, but and it just fit John Cena too. Like so perfect. Like he is Peacemaker. Because he's like this big, kind of, goofy kind of guy who's has a heart of gold, but like this, love it.
Like keep people messing up stuff, yeah.
But shout out to Silhouetted Armor or Animator. I'm sorry, Silhouetted Animator for a few super chats. So
for 3 super chats, and then also with the comments. But all the comments were great too, because I mean that's the best one when you have something to say and that really can. I mean, great opinions and great questions. I love that. So thank you.
I mean, I'm going to bring these up when we get into our official discussion, because that last one was a good talking point for the show. But yeah,
still a lot of sex in Peacemaker. Yes, you're right.
Oh yeah. Oh, a lot. A lot. Batman in the DCU has at least 15 years experience and probably started in his early 20s. Yeah. which I think that's what they kind of want to go for, especially with what we wanted with the Brave and the Bold. You know, like he has a son already. You know, with Damien, so
yeah,
you know he can't. Like Pattinson doesn't make sense in that universe. Like bro, you just started. You know.
Yeah, especially if they say that not just Damien, but the
whole Bat family.
They're going to have the Bat family established.
To be fair, Pattinson is 38 years old.
Yeah, in real life, but in that
he's literally
version,
40 years old.
Yeah, but in that version, he's only been Batman. You know, so he doesn't have. There's no reputation of the Batman, like of why Talia would want to, you know, get with, you know, Bruce. You know,
by the time they actually have the movie, he's going to be 40 years old in the actual movie.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, by the time
is 30 at most in the Batman universe. Yeah, that's what
they haven't written anything. So by the time they actually write a script, get it all together, this will be like 2030.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
yeah. Matt Reeves is going to cause the movie to get pushed back another year every 5 or 6 months.
Yeah. So the one rumor I saw like this past week was Josh Brolin as Batman.
I mean, come on, man. Josh Brolin. So he's gonna do the same thing with Tony Stark. Like you're gonna do one person just does all these cool things. Anyone who's darker, a little bit of a shot of jawline, all of them are gonna be, you know, just one person, Josh Brolin.
I hope not.
Yeah.
All of it. Quit recycling actors.
Yeah. He's a little too big for me, like too famous. You know, I go with somebody a little bit more unknown.
Yeah.
You know. And you know, Josh Brolin being Thanos is kind of whatever. That's just a voice, but he was also Cable. You know.
You don't think that Robert Pattinson is bigger than Josh Brolin?
Recently, yes. Overall, I think Josh Brolin is.
Oh, when you say overall, then you got to bring in the Twilight stuff. I think that means Robert Pattinson is even bigger. Like Robert Pattinson has been he's probably made more money. You know, I'm saying as a Batman actor, I think he's bigger. I think Christian Bale, who was Batman, is bigger than Josh Brolin has ever been.
But none of those guys were gonna like work with other actors and in theory be this character for like a long time, you know, like 20 plus years, you know, or 20 years. Yeah.
I don't think anyone's gonna do it for 20 years, but I think Christian Bale. How long was he Batman? From
3 movies.
But how long was that?
Yeah, but you gotta count movies. You know, like Iron Man. How many? Like, because it's not like how long was he Iron Man? How many times was he in Iron Man?
He was only three Iron Man movies. What if you only do
his solo movies? But then he was in the Iron Man or Captain America movie, Spider-Man movies.
He just walked in.
The Avenger movies. Like he was that staple guy that would pop up
6 times. But I'm just saying that
he was a staple. You know what I mean? Batman and Superman need to be that staple. You know, like they need to show up in other stories.
For 10 years, right? You can only still be Batman for 10 years. Ben Affleck, what was there? How many movies was Ben Affleck in then? Really?
With Justice League?
Just being Batman.
2. Just being Batman. I mean, also Snyderverse didn't last long, but it was only Batman versus Superman in the Justice League.
Yeah, in the
the Flash,
Suicide Squad.
He was in the Flash.
He was in Suicide Squad.
That's right. Oh, I forgot about that.
What was he?
I don't blame you. I try to forget about the Suicide Squad movie too.
He wasn't in Aquaman, but he was in he was looking at Aquaman, like he was the connection to Aquaman there too. So I'm just like he was in
Aquaman?
He wasn't. I said he wasn't in Aquaman, but he was a connection because they showed Aquaman's picture and all that stuff. There was a connection to all those movies too. So he was connected to a lot of those movies, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean that, but that's what you need, especially from somebody like a Batman and a Superman. Like you need somebody who's going to be able to do a bunch of movies. Somebody like Josh Brolin or Robert Pattinson, they might be too busy, you know, to
take 15 minutes to do a movie.
I mean, possibly, you know. Yeah. He was supposed to be in Aquaman too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
that's
then
thought that was
they got written out.
Like I thought he filmed it and then he got taken. I thought he filmed it.
Keaton was supposed to become, like, from what I understand, was supposed to become the Nick Fury of this universe kind of thing, of the multiverse kind of stuff. So that would have been cool, Him interacting with other Batman, I think would have been cool.
We should play that. Who more popular or less popular, or more well known or less well known as Josh Brolin, and go through Batman actors
with it. But also, like I said, like, younger people are probably going to know more who Robert Pattinson is just because of Twilight and the newer stuff. But Josh Brolin, he's been acting since the 80s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you ask somebody who may be a little bit older, they're like, oh yeah, it's the Twilight guy. Oh, that's Josh Brolin. You know what I mean? So it depends on who you ask.
Yeah, but if you like good movies, I mean, he was in Tenet. He's been in other movies. Like, he's done a good job in other movies. So I mean, it's just Twilight's the first thing you think of, even though he was in what's called first, Harry Potter first. But
that's why I said I know you were on Chill's stream, and I'm like, oh yeah, Batman's a Hufflepuff. And you're like, wait, what? I was like, yeah, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, in reality, he's not. There's like, he's not. Batman himself would probably be a Ravenclaw, and then Bruce Wayne would be a Gryffindor. Like,
Bruce Wayne would be
a Gryffindor.
You think so?
If not, it'd be a Ravenclaw.
I think Batman would be a Gryffindor.
Batman, yeah, I can see that.
Batman would be Gryffindor, and I'm thinking Bruce Wayne would be more of. I can see Hufflepuff.
Nah.
Well, Ravenclaw.
Probably Ravenclaw. Yeah,
Ravenclaw. He'd be Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're so nerds.
I know.
That's a community conversation.
No shame in that game.
Yeah. We're also millennial nerds, so everything's revolves around Harry Potter. All right, we need to get into some of this actual topics. We've been hanging out for.
It does revolve around Harry Potter. What are you talking about? Blasphemy.
Barry Allen is too OP. Yeah, what's wrong with that? Yeah,
he can be.
Yeah, honestly, Wally West is more OP than Barry.
Well, I mean, Wally West is where they're going to go with in the DCU, right?
Yeah, because the new ish Barry Allen that we have in the comic books, like within the last little while, he was more a combination of old Barry and Wally West. Because Wally West is the one that like was originally faster and told stories. What the hell, cat?
That's why Grant Gustin is the perfect one, because his Barry Allen was the best. He made him so much better, because Barry Allen was such a terrible character. He made him cool.
Yeah,
and had the baddest woman on his arm, and his kids were good, were awesome. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, the Speed Force didn't even come until Wally West. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like Barry was originally kind of boring.
He was.
Wally West, definitely hyped up Barry Allen, and then when they brought back Barry Allen back to life, I think Jeff Johns did. Then that's when they started kind of giving him more of the cool shit.
They just used all the Wally West stuff and gave it to a Barry Allen. That's what it really did. Like, it always existed. They kind of like rewrote it.
Yeah, like retconned a lot of it. DCU Wally West. That'd be interesting. Different character, but still the same vibe. I like that.
Even if I see him, I still see he's Barry Allen, no matter what.
Kyle, I can't argue with that. Justice League Unlimited made Flash cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Also voiced by Lex Luthor, voiced by Michael Rosenbaum.
Michael Rosenbaum was awesome as Flash.
Oh, he was so great.
Yeah.
Shout out Lex. Yep.
I saw him talking about that. He was like, everyone sees me as Lex Luthor, but I did more voiceover for Barry Allen than anyone. So
yeah. He's the voice of the Flash whenever I see, you have to read a Flash comic or something like that. It's his voice, that Flash from the cartoon.
I mean, it's Barry. I'm not Barry Allen. Grant Gustin. Always.
Always.
I've heard him more than I've heard anyone.
Yeah, I mean, for you,
years, for 30 episodes. I've watched 300 episodes of Grant Gustin being the Flash, and then that's not even counting the Green Arrow stuff. So like, I've heard him more than I heard anybody.
We said Bruce would be a hat stall. Bruce, he was ending in Ravenclaw.
Yes, actually, Bruce Wayne would be ending in Ravenclaw.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see that. The problem heard here. Exactly. The Batman extremely overrated. Let's be real. Yeah, it's good, but way overhyped. I think it was a little overhyped, but it was good. I enjoyed it. I had a fun time with it.
I really like it.
Yeah.
I think
people saying it's the best comic book movie ever. No.
Not the best. No.
It's not even the best Batman movie ever. So I don't know about the best comic book movie ever. Like, well, I put it
people were saying
on my Batman list, but it's still good. It's really good.
Yeah. All right. It was good. Yeah, Batman a little oversaturated. All right, let's watch some trailers. There's a bunch of good ones. I think about Reacher, the actual trailer for Reacher, the companion. If you guys want to watch it, I know Brandman was kind of iffy on it, but I'm kind of curious.
I want to see it. I'm just curious. I'm just reluctant to watch the trailer because I'm not sure how much it gives away.
Yeah.
Grant be crying too much. Always feeling sorry for him. Gets annoying. I don't disagree, man. I really don't.
Yeah. Well, there's a bunch of trailers. The Heart Eyes came out. There's that new Jason Statham Working Man trailer.
Haven't seen that one. I think the only
Lost
one
Lands with Batista.
Haven't seen that one.
Last Breath.
The only one I watched out of that bunch was the Hard Eyes trailer.
Okay. The last breath. Watch that one too. Cool. Yeah, let's watch a few trailers and then we'll talk about Creature Commandos and Skeleton Crew.
Skeleton Crew.
Yeah.
All right. I have my opinions about Skeleton Crew. So
okay. All right. Let's go. I'm sorry, I got lost in all the tabs. All right. You know what? Before we do that, I would like to have it up and ready. All right, now let's go. All right, welcome to the Spoiler Kings channel. We appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us. We're going to check out the new Reacher trailer. We reacted to the teaser, super hyped for it. But we finally got our official trailer, so we kind of are hoping to see what the story's going to be about this season. But yeah, let's talk about or watch it and then talk about it and see what we get.
All right, here we go.
Nice. I didn't even notice. He didn't even punch him. He just bitch slapped him. He was like,
yeah.
Oh man,
I enjoyed that a lot.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be a good season. So yeah, I'm catching up because I haven't caught season 2 yet. And then I realized I never finished season 1, and I was on the last episode and I never finished it. So I got caught up. I watched all of season 1. I'm starting season 2, and hopefully before season 3 comes out next month, we can do a review for season 1, season 2. Man, this show is just it's so good. It's so violent. It is.
Do I say it's almost blasphemy for them to play Carry On Wayward Son? For me, that hurt me a little bit. I was like, whoa, pause.
It fits, right?
No, Supernatural fits. Pause. No, you're not allowed to do that.
Like I was saying, he goes, damn, if I don't see Dean and Sam at some point with that song.
You can't just do that. Black Impala coming out of nowhere. Like that's the only way you can play that song. You can't do that.
Don't watch Anchorman then.
I don't like it. Yeah, exactly. It's like so you can't do this. Oh man.
Yeah.
That makes me so mad.
Reacher with shit. Yeah.
Oh, man. I was like, wait. What? This is what's going on?
Brother.
He had another brother. So.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. But it was a good trailer, man. It looks like it's gonna be a fun one.
Trailer, yeah. And I remember this book. Like I said, I read it during. I read a lot of the Jack Reacher books during COVID lockdown. So I remember this one. The character of Paulie's in it. So this one's based on the book Persuader, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
It'll be fun to see Reacher finally have to deal with someone even bigger than him.
Yeah. I know in our teaser reaction, we looked up the stats on this guy. I mean, this dude is massive. He's insanely huge, unnatural.
You can't be 7'2" and be that. That's just too much, guys.
Yeah, and like Alan Richardson is like not a small guy, and by season 3, he's even more jacked than he was in like season 1. The dude is just insane, and for him to look small,
people say Richardson, right?
It's Alan Richardson, right?
Richardson.
Yeah.
Richardson. Yeah. So
no, he is jacked, but he's only 6'3". So you hit someone 7'2", you look like
you say 3.
I talk about Marvin all the time, and my best friend is like 6'8", right? He's like 6'8", maybe like 390, 380, something like that. He went up to Yao Ming, and he made him look like he was like a midget. Just like a straight up little person. Yao Ming was that big, and I thought that's what's going to happen here. I mean, he's so big. He's gonna make Alan Richardson like just look tiny.
Yeah. But then Reacher's gonna show he's a badass, even if he is the underdog.
I love saying, all right, hand on the pad, and he was like, oh, I thought you would be stronger, and he his fist back to hit it in the face. That's good. That's quality.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, this is gonna be a good season, I think.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. I mean, if it's on par with season 1, season 2, which both had good ratings.
And it's not so often that you see kind of like these kind of old school action, kind of pulpy, minimal CG type shows. So which is appropriate. It's very much in the vein of the books. The books are very pulpy, dare I say almost hokey. Well, the plot's kind of hokey in a fun way,
Yeah.
Dude, this military badass turned drifter, just going from place to place and finding trouble and solving problems.
Yeah, never heard of that.
Yeah, I mean, you get what you expect from a show like this, a decent mystery kind of thing that he needs to solve, and then also violence, like good action. So yeah, I'm not disappointed with what I get, but what I get, I know is not like Shakespeare, so
yeah. No, but it's fun. He's a good actor. He has great at action. So you get a full, even like a cinematic action feel because he's that good at action.
Yeah. I've always liked Alan Richardson. So it's good to see him kind of well, not even kind of, but land a lead role that he definitely fits. Exactly, that fits him. When I heard that he got the role of Reacher, I'm like that's awesome. At this point I was going off of Blue Mountain State and him as Aquaman and
Titan. He was in Titans.
I
like his character in Titan.
So I'm like, all right, that's gonna work. I'm like, is he gonna stay the same size because he's already a pretty big dude, or is he gonna get bigger? And then I see the ads, and he got even bigger than he already was. I'm like, holy crap!
It's easier to get bigger once you're big. Like once you've done it before, you can get bigger. You fall in love with working out, and that's just it.
Yeah. I mean, this guy he's jacked. So he was on Men's Health or something like that, and I was like earlier this year, I think too, or last year, I should say.
made you want to go work out. You're like, man, I gotta get to the gym. Let's go.
Yeah. And I heard he's a pretty cool guy too. So
yeah, he seems like a pretty cool dude in interviews and those sort of things.
Yeah. So February 20th, I think it said. So yeah, we'll definitely
this February.
Yeah, definitely gonna check it out as do our weekly reviews for it, because it's fun. The mysteries are intriguing enough, and they're fun enough, and if you can catch it early and have your theory be right, that's what I kind of got with this, like he did it, and then see how that changes throughout the season.
I was looking at how much weight was on this damn bar.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone else notices this.
Is that 345s and a 35, or is that 245s? I can't tell.
I think that's 345s and a 20. That's not a lot. Okay, that's not a lot. But if it's 445s and a 35 or 25, then that's a lot. That's not a lot right there. If it's 3.
Yeah. I think it looks like 245s, right? And then one. I can't tell. It's hard to tell. Like I see the line, but you probably see it better, Brian. Because
I'm looking at it. It does look like 245s. I'm thinking it has to be 3, because if it's 245s or 25 and then 10, that's nothing. So,
which also I get. Like you don't want your actor to literally strain himself before he has to say a bunch of lines or do stuff.
If he's 7'2" and 400 pounds, you better be able to lift that up. Come on. Brandman can go do that right now. And then not even be out of breath. He'd be like,
I want to see there's got to be some behind the scenes. There's no way you get 2 guys this big in a gym and they don't have some kind of weight lift competition going on.
Oh, they have to.
We're definitely doing that. There's no question. I look at him.
I want to see that.
Eyes from across the gym.
I want to see some bloopers from that.
Oh man, that's cool. Very cool.
So we're definitely gonna check it out, but we appreciate everyone coming and hanging out with our Reacher season 3 official trailer. Looks good. Looks right on par with everything else.
It's a fun show, and this season actually kind of showed up a little faster than I thought it would. Because what did we have, a 2-year wait between seasons 1 and 2?
Mm-hmm.
This one
a year, right? Because I think it was early 2024 season 2 came out, right?
Already done with it. That's crazy. Ready to release.
Season 2 came out December 2023.
Okay,
so we finished watching it in January, and then we're gonna get this in February.
So it felt a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Not that I'm complaining at all.
Yeah.
So I'll watch this because they already confirmed 2 more seasons so far, if I'm not mistaken.
Something like that.
And then Neely gets her own spinoff.
Yeah.
Which I was a little bit disappointed that she's not in this a little bit more, but we'll see. Maybe she's in the season still.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll watch as many seasons as they want to make.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. As long as he wants to get his butt kicked and kick butt, this can go on for a while.
Yep. Like he's pretty much perfect in every way for Reacher. So I'm pretty happy with the show. Yeah. And I like how I like kind of the escalation with each sequel or with each season, because the first season I thought pretty small, pretty contained. He was in a small town. All that stuff went down. Season 2 stepped it up a little bit more, and it looks like they're going to step it up a little bit more with this one in terms of scale. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
but it's still nothing terribly over the top in terms of scope. It's not like it's a It's not like it's a Michael Bay production.
Yeah. It does look better, I think. Like this overall, like the trailer just from like season 1, So yeah, they're putting a little bit more money and love into it because they know it's doing well. So
Where would
and
they
also
find money? Where would they
Huh?
find money? How do they find
right.
money? Oh, it's $1 billion company.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's just a change in Jeff Bezos's like
$110 billion.
Yeah.
He's like, I got something in my wallet, whatever I got
pocket
in
change.
here. This is what you can go ahead and use.
Yeah.
Go and get the party going. It's like,
Yeah.
sir, this is $500 million. Yeah, it's a little light today.
He goes, oh, you want the other pocket too? Yeah, so before we go, I just saw this. Amazon Prime is going to release it February 20th. The first 3 episodes are going to be premiering on the 20th, and then every episode will be airing every Thursday until March 27th. So we get three episodes, 3 hours right off the bat.
I like that.
It's nice.
I like it.
Yeah, it's super nice. So, but cool. Yeah. Appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out with us. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you guys think about Reacher season 3. Let us know if you guys want us to do a Reacher review of season 1 and season 2, which I'm super down for. But yeah, that's our thoughts. We would appreciate everyone. I think I already said that. So yeah, thank you guys. We will see you guys in the next trailer reaction. Cool. Got a little tongue tied there. Yeah, first 3 episodes. That's nice.
No, that's great because you actually have something going on.
Yeah, because I feel like that first night, then that means you're gonna get introduced to other new people, and
let's all go home.
I had to mute you because it was a double audio.
You got an echo for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that echo early on.
Yeah. We got Sheet in the house. Comes up. What I miss? Doing a couple trailers. Then we'll talk Creature Commandos, Skeleton Crew. And I think if we get into Skeleton Crew early in yeah, if we get into Skeleton Crew, maybe we'll talk about that. Somebody gets recasted. So it's not like Disney hates recasting.
Hey, but
for multiple franchises.
So it's not skid. You don't have to. You have to be. Never mind. Whatever. Don't need Shin to be.
Become Balin. Yeah. Let's see, a bunch of you guys are in here. Ritson was also Aquaman and Ackles was Batman Red Hood. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I love Ackles as Batman. I always have.
He's good.
I'd be good with him as Batman. Heck, I'd be good with him as Hal Jordan.
I like that. I like that one too.
He should have been Hal Jordan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We said, you never recast you, Kevin.
Hang on, guys. I'm gonna get a sweatshirt. It's a little cold in here.
All right.
And I'm gonna turn on my fireplace.
Nice.
All right.
You want to do? Let's get into Creature Commandos and Skeleton Crew, and then if we have time, we'll do another trailer.
Okay,
That's the main trailer I wanted to get.
So I already have Working Man up.
Yeah.
I already have it up. So whenever you want to do it, it's fine.
Yeah, because it's already 11:15.
It's always 11 already 11:15. That's what happens when you start late. We're just always late.
Well, then we were just like hanging out for like an hour.
For an hour, exactly.
That's why I saw the time. I'm like, it's 1:02. I was like, oh shit. Like, how'd that happen? Like yesterday when we were talking 45 minutes before we even got into chat, and it did not feel like 45 minutes. So
it flies by though.
Yeah, it really does. You guys are all talking about the Reacher Winchester. Did you guys hear the thing about casting Alan Richardson to play Batman in DC? Yep. He's one of the rumors. I wouldn't mind.
It'd be a different type of Batman, so you have to do absolute Batman. He's too big.
Yeah, you do something along that route. I like that. Yeah, but the biggest issue is like Alan's good for Reacher and some of these other things. He's never been tested at that level. like movie star kind of thing. So, you know, I mean, I guess neither has Corn Sweat. You know, he's been side characters and stuff
he's
like
never
too.
been
Yeah. So, you know, I think the biggest thing Alan was ever in was Hunger Games, and even in that, he never said a word. So he just looked menacing, and then got
Jennifer
hit.
Lawrence shot him with an arrow, and then he was in Michael Bay's TMNT.
They said, "Where's your bearskin rug?" Thought you were gonna come out with a full lion. I mean, you're flexing on the fireplace. I got to turn the fireplace up too, so you know, like come out with full lion. Is that velvet?
Oh man! All right. So, what book was this based off of? You think, Brandon?
Persuader.
Okay. There you go. What else we got? What are you talking about?
They peeped that too.
Oh yeah.
I got the. He's like, now he's flexing fireplace and said, "Oh, he might have a bearskin rug too. You peeped that too, huh, Mama Bear?" So I don't miss much. Couple glasses of wine, a good time. Oh yeah, let's go.
The camera just cuts to like Brandon like laying on a bearskin rug in front of the fireplace,
playing some Kenny G,
playing some Barry White or something.
Ladies.
Barry White.
Hello, ladies.
Yeah. With the Lion King theme music.
Like, nah, that would be great. Oh, I love it, man.
That's funny.
That's a great.
That's funny.
Circle of life. Let's go. It's a circle of life. Let's go.
Well, I was thinking, what's the one?
Can you feel?
Yeah, can you feel the love tonight? That's what I was thinking.
That's the most seductive look I've ever seen in any cartoon. When Nyla looked at Simba.
Oh man, that's the look. I didn't know they can animate the look on a lion.
I was like,
that's the look.
I've seen that look twice. I got 2 kids. Oh, that look was hilarious. Oh my god.
That's funny.
That's so funny, man. Okay, let's do Creature Commandos. So let's stop talking about this.
When we 7. Oops. Wait, what? All right, let's start Creature Commandos. 33, 134. Okay, we can try to keep it 10-15 minutes.
Okay, let's see.
It's a 30-minute episode. We should be able to keep it half of that. When we get a room tour, Grizzly Tank, hopefully soon.
We can do mine any day. Like literally, I have so much crap. It's ridiculous.
We'll record it soon, you know, and stuff like that. Probably put it up to members first, and then we'll release it to the general. But yeah. But all right.
I mean, we might need one for a Brandman's. I mean, we literally see him with the bearskin rug and see the fireplace and start seeing all the good stuff. Okay. Okay, I see you. Okay.
I got you. Jerry got a song going.
It's a Brandman. It's a sexy Brandman on a bearskin rug.
Use that karaoke machine.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's move on.
Oh my god. I'm on a horse.
On a horse.
Oh man.
All right.
Man, that's a new Mustafa guy. Oh man, that's great.
New Mustafa guy.
We should literally do a commercial break with Brandman doing Mustafa stuff. Like, hello, ladies.
Like that Old Spice stuff.
That's great. Okay, let's start again. Sorry.
Oh man. All right. Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Thane Kramer with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we're going to talk about the finale of Creature Commando season 1. We are getting a season 2. I think that's confirmed now. So episode 7, season 1, how it all kind of finishes up. It's mainly we get Nina's backstory in this one. Yeah. So with that being said, we'll start with Brandman. What you think about this episode?
I liked it. I liked how, you know, they finally brought it full circle with deep diving into the characters. This time we get Nina's backstory, which was, man, in terms of like how tragic a lot of this stuff was, I think this one really takes the cake.
Yeah,
especially with the way that that things ended for her. Like, holy crap. Like, why does James Gunn insist on doing this? But it left overall, I thought it was great, and it kind of left me wanting more. On one hand, I'd have been fine if they kind of stopped here with the kickoff to the DC to the Gunverse or whatever you want to call it. But at the same time, I'd watch more. You know, I liked the tone and I liked how it was balanced. It was very much it started very much to the point. It ended very much to the point. And yeah, overall, I was pretty happy with it. It was a fun, obscure start to the universe.
Yeah. Come. What are you, Brian? What you think about this episode?
It definitely felt like James Gunn wrote it. It felt like it was something he would write. I've been complaining about Nina not knowing much about Nina the entire time. I feel like she didn't do anything in the show. Really, nothing really happened. And then we get her backstory, and then she dies. And I was like, really? That's what we're doing with you know? Like, you got Zoe a child, and you're gonna be like, you're dead. All right. She literally could have did all her lines in like a 25-minute point for the entire season, like literally. And I was a little bit sad about that, but overall, he definitely brought emotion out. I like the bride still. You began with a bang with the bride, and you finished with a bang with the bride. Literally out of her fingers, and I think that was pretty cool. And then the ending was okay. It was okay.
Yeah. For me, I thought Nina's story, kind of what Brian you said, like she's there, and you're like, why is she with these killers? You know, she's not a crime lord. You know, she's not a killer monster. Like, she's just like very innocent kind of person, you know. And then we finally get her back to her at the end, and after having the cool story of like the bride and GI Robot and Weasel and Dr. Phosphorus, we're like, man, it just kept getting more and more traumatic and more emotional. To like, this was the cherry on top, where you're like, why'd you do this to me, James Gunn? Like it's supposed to be a fun, you know, and you're making me like sad, you know, on my lunch break watching this show. It's like, you know, but you know, he did that, and I thought it was a lot of fun. You know, I enjoyed it a lot. It was an interesting start to this DCU. But I think I got like, he can have not, because there was some jokes, but not a lot. It wasn't like all jokes and goofy. But you can have a good story with characters that you can have attachments to that you didn't think you were going to, and kind of have a small story, you know. Like, it was interesting, you know, but for a TV show, it was a solid story, I gotta admit. But well, it was this is a good finale, with a good ending, you know, and it gets you ready for season 2, whenever that might be. So yeah, you know, satisfied and interested going forward. So job well done for me. Any other issues you guys had, or other things you liked?
Well, I'll still say
the whole show.
It's still very hard for this to be a beginning when I can't have kids watch it. It's still once again, I think animated sex scenes are just unnecessary. I just think some of it was over the top. That and the beginning of a DCU, sometimes you want to be able to share it with who is comic books are really aimed at, like or these cartoons are aimed at. You want 12-year-old boys to be able to do it, and I don't think they could have watched any of this stuff. So like I have overall a problem when I think about it, but this was made for adults, just like Peacemaker was made for adults. But that's why I always just feel weird about it being placed as the first thing. But James Gunn does a good job. He knows what he's doing. I think the two directors were really good. They understood the direction that they were going. They understood the feeling, so I have no problem with it. But it's still very weird. I just can't get it out of my mind. It's a weird way to do it, to not be able to involve any kids in any of this stuff. So
yeah. I mean, I would say that's what James Gunn does a lot, because I think Guardians, when he did Guardians, that they're
fairly curse to the third movie. Like,
that was the first ever Marvel curse word. But I wonder if that might be an issue going forward. Like, is this the tone we're gonna have? It very, very adult, which is okay, but then you limit yourself to the audience.
Yeah, I think it all depends on the content. Because there is comic content that is very kid and tween friendly, say like Batman or Wonder Woman, and then there's stuff like this, or like Deadpool or Suicide Squad or Creature Commandos, Peacemaker, that's very R-rated. So I think it just depends on the content that you're dealing with.
I think you're right, but my question is, if they started Deadpool, all the MCU out with Deadpool, I don't think it would did the numbers. Like you can't starting it off right away with it. It's kind of weird. It's kind of different, and I don't know if that's the best way to do it. But it's unofficial. Like, this is just one thing, because
like
Superman,
launch.
It's a soft launch. Because Superman really is going to be the start of the whole thing. So this is me nitpicking really more than anything, because I believe that the real start will be Superman. But right now, people are saying, "Oh, the DCU started," and a lot of people that really enjoy that content won't be able to watch it. And I think that's more of a mid thing, that add-on thing that you put in for adults, and not necessarily one to start an entire universe.
Yeah. I don't know. I really wish I could nitpick James Gunn's brain on this one, because like it was a well done show, but like you said, it's not for kids. So what was the reason why you would make this one? Is it to get the older audience, kind of try to get some of those people who are Snyder fans, the Snyderverse fans, maybe try to get them on here with like, hey, you like dark and gritty, but here's this mixed in with some James Gunn kind of style, so you get very adult kind of stuff, while being a cartoon, so you're able to save on the budget a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. It is interesting, not bad, but interesting on why this would be.
Definitely not bad. It's just a little weird, like I said.
Yeah.
You don't want to be negative about it. I don't want to be negative about James Gunn, because it's a good show and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed almost every episode, really.
Yeah.
And the characters, you enjoy the characters and the people that are playing them.
Yeah, they're all pretty big actors, except for the Zoe Chow voiced Nina. Everyone else I've seen on the big screen somewhere. Zoe Chow, I'm kind of looking at her films and movies, and there's nothing big. Strangers in 2017, maybe. It sounds familiar, but I really don't remember if I saw it or not. So she's probably the least known, for stuff like that. So everyone else, the bride, she was in Game of Thrones. Frank Grillo's obviously in a bunch of stuff. Maria Bakalova, was in the Borat movie recently. So, you know,
she was in that.
Yeah. So you got a lot of people that are well known, you know, plus her. So it makes me wonder if they're going to bring her back somehow, or if she might be gone. I don't know.
I always thought that she was a voice actor more than anything. So
could be.
That was weird that you have a voice actor and then don't use them.
Yeah. So, but I did want to bring this up. We got this a little bit earlier talking about. Oh crap! I thought I marked it. Talking about Nina and how we could possibly get her back in season 2. So I can find it real quick. There we go. So Silhouetted gave us a super chat earlier in the show. Said saw someone theorize that Eric Frankenstein, which is voiced by David Harbour, might find Nina's body and resurrect her as a gift to the bride, but I doubt it would feel cheap. I don't think it would feel cheap. I actually like this theory. I think that's a really good theory. On it makes sense why the character would do it. You know, it's a way to bring back a character that I think a lot of people did like, you know, with what's her name, with Nina. So,
and she didn't do anything in the show. So like, I would like to give her another chance to actually do something. Maybe she learned from this life experience and she becomes something else that allows you to have more to it. But yeah, having Frankenstein do that, you know, and now I'm telling you, have a relationship with Frankenstein. Can you imagine they have that relationship? Like, so he, reanimates her, and then they have a relationship just like the bride did with the Dr. Frankenstein, right? And then the bride's only friend that she's ever said, I only had one friend in my entire life, is now with the dude that she was supposed to be with, and maybe that makes her feel a little, upset, jealousy, all that stuff could be something that comes up. So I wonder if that's something that we can look forward to, and that'll be a decent storyline.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it'll be a really interesting storyline, and bring back a character, because spoiler, at the end of this season we get GI Robot, but like on steroids.
Upgraded.
Yeah, super upgraded. So I do enjoy that theory, and I also appreciate Silhouetted Animator for the super chat. Well, yeah, unless you guys got anything else.
No, I mean, this is a good thing. I mean, I love to rate it and see where we at for it. But
yeah. Which, bring that up right now. So for season 1 of Creature Commandos, we're gonna rate it. Now, later never means now. Binge it, watch it as soon as possible. Later means you got time, no big deal, and never means just skip it. Brandman, what you rating Creature Commandos?
I'll give it a now. I had fun with this. Okay. I like that James Gunn does more obscure content, and I like that we got basically an unofficial start to this new rebooted universe with more obscure characters. And I just like the emotional aspect that James Gunn always brings, and it makes me even more excited for what he's going to do, with the new Superman in a few months. So I had a lot of fun with it, and props to Frank Grillo. I was kind of sleeping on his skills as a voice actor. I thought he did a great job. It's one of my favorite things about it. But yeah, it left me wanting more. So I'm now very, very excited for season 2 and whatever he has in store for this universe as a whole. So go now.
Okay. What about you, Brian?
After everything I just said, should I not I feel like I've said that it was good, but I also think there was a very weird start to it. Do I think that it's necessary to watch right now for DCU? I'm probably gonna give it a later because I want Superman to start by DCU off, if that makes sense. Not that the show wasn't good quality. I want Superman to start it off, and then maybe I could come back to this later and enjoy it, just because it's just what it is. It's just a show instead of the start of what this entire thing is. I'm not looking at it as quality. I'm not looking at it for my enjoyment factor. I'm looking at the placement of the DCU and how it starts. My later is probably because based on that. So I'm
Yeah.
going to say, I want Superman to start off. So I'm going to say this is later.
Yeah. And that's interesting. I agree with it. I definitely agree with that. Like, I think Superman should start it. But for me, like, just this as a show, it was probably a now. But I think overall, watch it after Superman. I think that might have more impact on it. But just the show as itself is a great show. Watch it now, but watch it as soon as Superman comes out. Yeah. I think that's a good way to put it. But because I do think it has like some vibes of what we're in store for the DCU. Metahumans, people with powers, technology, because those guard knights had some killer tech, and we always forget about that. We never really talked about it. Like, they had those are like some Iron Man suits, like some bootleg cheap Iron Man suits, but they had some cool guns and stuff built into it. So
and that hammer tech.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it does some stuff to set you up for the universe, but I think it'll be better after Superman. But it is a very fun show, and I do recommend watching it though, for sure. So
exactly.
Yep. But
I'm saying I said later, but I want, as soon as season 2 comes out, I'll probably watch it right away, because once again, it wouldn't be the start of anything else.
Yeah.
The show itself is very good, so don't think I'm talking about the show in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to because the show is good, but I do agree you probably should watch Superman and then watch this. But and then the big one is like Rotten Tomatoes. What are people thinking about? What are the critics and what are the fans thinking about it? Especially, it's a TV show, right? So that means there's no verified ratings for it, which means anybody can write an audience review, which usually doesn't mean it's gonna have good numbers, just because you get a lot of trolls and hate people, coming in and hating on it. But I'll start off with the tomato meter, which is the critics, and I'll let you guys figure out what you think the audience gave it. But the critics, only 39 reviews, again, animated. A lot of critics are not going to watch it, but gave it a 95%, which is like super high. That's super high for the show. And then the popcorn meter, which is the audience, 1,000+ ratings. What do you think they gave Creature Commandos?
Go, Brandman. What do you think?
Because this one could be like anywhere. It can be super high or super low, because anybody is able to write a review.
89, 87,
okay. 87. Okay. What are you, Brian?
I'm going 90.
90. So it is a 80% with 1,000+ ratings. So, which is not bad, man. It's really not bad, like I said, considering anybody can write a review for it. So that's a pretty solid number.
I'm surprised, but it's only 1,000+. I mean, that's a low number compared to how many people could watch this and have watched it. So
yeah. Shows sometimes get a lot of reviews, and sometimes they don't get any. So
usually the bad ones are the ones that can get a lot of reviews.
Yeah, exactly. And then we'll give a shout out to Ace for his comments. For 7 episodes, I think it did exactly what I needed it to do to start the new universe off correctly. So yeah, and it definitely gave you some vibes of what we're expecting. Gave us a glimpse of the Batman, gave us metahumans, it gave us superpower people. So yeah, monsters too. So yeah, but cool. Yeah. So that's our thoughts for Creature Commandos season 1. We want to hear from you guys. So if you're watching this on replay, leave a comment. Let us know what you guys think about the season. If you didn't like it, let us know. I want to hear if you don't like it and why. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I want to hear. Because everyone has an opinion on it. But make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and come and join us every Monday and Thursday when we are live talking about TVs, movies, trailers, all the fun nerdy stuff. But we appreciate everyone in the live chat as well. And if you are in the live chat, stick around, because we're going to move on to our next topic for the night. I think when Brandon was talking, because I got so much fucking cat hair down here from my cat.
Mm-hmm.
He walked past me and he kicked up some dust, and I think it was something like went in my nose. The whole time I'm like, don't scratch your nose. Don't scratch your nose. Yeah, see, have a review with just me just picking in
there. Oh, and then someone will clip it.
Exactly.
Someone be me. I will clip it and I'll put it in our thing. Every single time we play a little media thing, like yeah.
It's funny. It's funny. Yeah, but I'm glad you liked it, Ace. And also shout out to Profess. So I didn't want to bring this up, but right now I want to bring it up. Said I'm here in North Texas and it's snowing while some of my family is in LA hanging on. It sucks, but I'm hopeful. Yeah, it's
you know what's crazy? So so Culver's, we're having our reunion. We're gonna be in the Dallas Austin area for I think February 9th, which is Super Bowl. That's from the 9th to the 13th. We're gonna be in Dallas Austin area. And yeah, they're like, yeah, you can get any type of weather. You have no idea. And the fact that you're in Dallas or in Texas and thinking that you're getting snow in Texas,
yeah,
dude, that's weird. And yeah, I'm definitely hopeful for your family in LA, trying to hold on, dealing with all the wildfires. So man, definitely, support coming from here.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. There's a lot of YouTubers I follow, a lot of Twitch streamers I follow that just couldn't do their normal streams because they had to evacuate, or they lost power. There's like over 1 million people the last time I heard that just don't have power. So, that's especially in somewhere like LA that's literally on fire. Granted it's winter, but it's still super hot. So, yeah, it's.
That's the reason why I'm trying to get a natural gas generator. Next year. I'm trying to get it done next year so we can continue to stream when all the world goes dark. We're still streaming. Come on, guys, just come on over. We'll have a little desk for everybody.
Yeah, nice.
John Campion show.
Yeah, right.
Without the racism.
That's funny. Gotta
come and kick my butt.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Bunch of crazy stuff, man. Texas has been getting snow for the past couple of years now. Was it like 2019? I think is when it froze.
Yep, when it froze, the big freeze,
something like that. That big freeze, like there. So, and ever since then, I feel like it's been getting pretty cold down there. We got Terrence in the house. What's up, T-Virus? Hello, guys. I can't stay long because I'm with friends. I'm out here in California. Fires all around me. I'm about 45 minutes drive away from me. Humans are panicking, but I'm ready. I have to be.
You just take care of yourself, man. I don't care about anything.
Yeah. Just take care of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 45 minutes right there, man. It's you gotta smell it then if you're that close. So
seeing the air, seeing the soot and all that stuff, that's just too much.
Yeah, man, that sucks, man. Just be careful out there, man.
Definitely, I'm putting prayers up for you guys, for your families, everybody. It's just really something that you want to watch out for people. You want to take care of your people, and you want to make sure that they are good. So, there's definitely prayers for you guys. Thinking about it, thinking about you always.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was the first thing I thought about. I was like, man, I was trying to think of we have any of our chat guys or people we follow and stuff that in California. So yeah. And then big friend was saying, I don't hear anything about snow. It's -20 over here today.
That's ridiculous. I mean, I told you that we were having that conversation. It's -20. Like, that's what the hell? I'm like, man, it's kind of cool. It's 18 degrees. Brr. Hold my beer.
I'm assuming that's not with the wind chill. So once you add that wind chill in,
it's probably
that temperature.
Wind chill. Yeah. It probably is.
Yeah. Yes, power generators are the way to go. I have friends that are in the middle of it all in California. I'm trying to not worry for them, but how can you not be worried? Exactly. Yeah.
I cannot. I mean, if you got family, your friends, and everyone, you have to worry about them. Just search out.
Yeah. And also, like, a lot of the some of the Twitch streamers I follow, like, they wind up like being evacuated, so they wind up like going live on their phone. They're just like, and seeing the streets from like, just from somebody's car as they're driving through, and the madness, and people are driving like crazy, which is insane. Like, I get it, you want to be safe, but driving like a maniac, like,
because you're trying to get out of there. You don't want to
get out of there. Yeah. So
yeah,
it's wild. Guys, I'm in Carson, California, which is not too far from LA County, because I'm part of LA County. The sky is orange during the day. The cars were covered in ash. You can see the smoke. Damn, the cars were covered in ash. Yeah,
I am really out there, for you, praying for just safety, man. You and your family and everyone. I think that's a huge thing. I want to make sure you're okay, man. Please be safe.
Yeah, because I know people like can see the fire from like miles and miles away. Like, other cities that are far away can see it, and just like, you see the orange in the distance, kind of thing.
A hue of orange hue, like that's crazy. Or see like a cloud of dust over the city. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Over the entire area.
Yeah.
That was a wind chill.
That was with wind chill. Okay. That sucks. -20. Ooh. We'll get in February. Right? February is usually like our bad month.
But then when it's not -20 here, it's -50 there.
Yeah, it's true. It's only worse. They were showing pictures from space, and look, it did. I seen those pictures. I seen pictures like from space, from like airplanes, like just like drones that are a little bit high. I think Collector Movie Man said it best. It looks like a bomb went off. Like, it's so bad. Like, everything's just leveled. It sucks.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Nothing different. Yeah. Never seen that before in real life. Yeah. And people that are like lived in California their whole life, have family in California their whole life, are just like, they never seen anything like this.
I mean, through the hills, just through all the brush and everything's just going like crazy. And you have to deal with it being in California, period, right? But not to this extent. And that's always a bad thing. We have to worry about that much going on. Definitely our hearts are definitely with you guys. That's Mama Bear. Love from Mama Bear.
Yeah, man. Be safe. Keep us updated, man. Whenever you see us online or whatever.
I'm online every day, T. So just
Yeah, you're either with Anzo, or you're here. You're on the sports show. So yeah, man. Keep us updated. That's how you guys are doing out there. All right. You guys want to talk about Skeleton Crew then?
Yeah, let's do it. Daphne, be quiet.
You guys hear him? He's so fucking loud. I don't know what the hell is wrong with him.
He's like, hey, pay attention.
He's got food. He's got water. I got the heater right here, so he can just chill by the heater.
He's probably cold. That's what I was thinking. He's cold.
Yeah, he's got hair. I had to give him a haircut because he was so bad, but he just wants me, man. Be legit. Like, he'll come and he'll kind of like sit in my jacket when I'm editing. He just comes in there and just like hangs out and just wants to be like literally on top of me. So he's just such an old man.
Nice warmth.
So we haven't done a few Skeleton Crews. You want to do just this episode, or just do kind of everything up to this moment?
How many have we missed?
Probably the last 3.
Really? We have?
I think so.
I didn't even realize we had.
Because I've been watching them, so I don't know.
Yeah, I've been watching them too. I think we never talked about. We didn't do last week because we didn't talk about the what is that? The planet or them getting caught. Yeah, the last 3, because we didn't talk about them landing on the spa planet and them finding their way off the spa planet. And then this week's episode.
We didn't talk about the spa planet? Wow.
Yeah. So that's all right. We can just play catch up and talk about how we like it so far. And get ready for the finale next week.
Let's do it.
Might be best. Yeah. Yeah. And then one last one from Terrence. Guys, appreciate all the positive thoughts, but I have my emergency backpack ready. Yep, it's light. I can move quick, need be. Thank you. Yeah, man. Yeah, I have a bug out bag. I mean, I have that in general, man. I have 2 in my garage at any moment. I could just throw it in the car, and have some emergency supplies.
I have it just in my car at all times. Just ready to go, just in case.
Yeah. I'll catch you guys on replay. Thanks for the stream. You guys take care. Thanks again. You take care, man.
You take care, T. Yeah.
Yep. Later. All right. Excuse me. All right. Let's talk Skeleton Crew. All right, welcome to the Spoiler Kings. We are going to talk about Skeleton Crew. Get caught up. We're behind a few episodes, so we're just going to kind of mush everything together and get caught up and get ready for the finale next week, because we are on the penultimate episode of the season. So we're going to get to everything. So if you haven't seen the show yet or haven't got caught up, hit pause, go check them out, and then come back and join the discussion, because we're going to get into spoilers and all that fun, good stuff. But we'll start off with Brandman. What do you think about the episodes we missed? Everything up until now, including this last episode.
So the last episode we talked about did we talk about when Jod assumed?
Yeah, I remember. No, at it was the last thing we talked about.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah.
So I think it was pretty easy to see it coming with Jod turning on the kids and trying to assume command. That guy just only cares about power. I like that. It kind of ever since that it kind of reverted back to just focusing on the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was fun. I like the whimsical vibe that the show has, even though everything bad that's happened is due to Whim being uncontrollably pushing damn buttons all the time. Stop pushing buttons.
Everything good and bad has come from Whim.
That's true.
Nothing would have happened without Whim.
Yeah. I like John calls him out on it. He goes, especially you. I was like, damn. That hurt.
But I like the feel of the show, and I think it's just subtle enough in its approach to things, and I really like how they work in the parents trying to do their part rather than just sitting around and trying to actively find their kids.
Yeah,
but yeah, I really like it.
Yeah,
it's Jaleel White's Deadshot cosplay is pretty spot on too.
Yeah, he's got that deep, intimidating voice. That every time he talks, it cracks me up because it's just so goofy.
But yeah, overall, I like it. I didn't realize I needed Goonies Star Wars edition, but I'm happy we got it.
Yeah. Okay. What are you, Brian? What you think about everything so far?
All right, so I'm probably the one weird person here that is not in love with the Goonies. All right, it's just not one of those things that's just like, oh, I need more Goonies in my Star Wars. I don't need it. But episode 5 I thought was pretty cool. With, Jod kind of going to that where the ship was, and there was a spa there, and going through that, seeing all the cool things in the spa. I thought that was actually a fun episode. And how the relationship's starting to kind of fracture and then kind of were rebuilt with those kids. That was kind of cool. And seeing them deal with that's an adult relationship, adult feelings and things that you have to deal with as you grow up. You grow apart or you don't, or realizing that someone cares for you or they don't, or your ambition takes you away from your best friends, but you have to realize that you have to show them that you care about them. It's not just about what you say, it's about what you show. So I thought that those were good ideas to put in this this world, and I enjoyed it. So I think the relationships have been really paramount in the last 3 episodes. I mean, and they've actually drawn them closer together. And even the relationship, as you said, as Brandman said, the parents thinking about their kids and how they're going to get the message out, that they're willing to risk all that just to make sure they can figure out a way to talk to them. Thought that was a very cool thing too. And then Jod with the kids, you can see he's very arrogant, very self-centered, but he also cared about them at some points because the conversation that they've had. We saw him with Wim, he's giving good advice, but he's a pirate at the end of the day.
He's a bad guy,
so he's going to be that. I think that we're going to see maybe a little turn in the last episode, even though what we saw from the end of this episode, I still think there's going to be a little bit of turn. I think he's not going to end up being the bad guy. He's going to actually end up saving the day.
Ooh, okay.
But I also think that I also would not be surprised if Wim's father turns out to be an ex-Jedi, or if Wim is force sensitive. I wouldn't be surprised if either of those things happen. So,
yeah. Okay.
I didn't even stop to give that any to consider that.
They highlighted him. I'm in love with Jedi. I'm in love with Jedi. All those things. So he's saying it over and over again. His dad's been trying to turn him away from that and be very analytical and all that stuff. So why would you continue to highlight that? I think that has something to do with the story at the end of the day.
Yeah, I can see that too, because I was kind of like feeling that. I was like, I wonder if he knows more than we think he knows, So, and I think all the parents kind of do now after this last episode. It was like they know like something happens after graduation, and I was like what,
Well, they said they tell them the truth.
Yeah, they tell them the truth. So I'm like, what's the truth? It's like what's the deal? Because these other jewel planets, at least the other one we were on, that turned to crap. So what's keeping this one still making Old Republic credits, while we're like hundreds of years away from the Old Republic, So, that's what my biggest question, because I like lore of Star Wars, and then this bringing up Old Republic stuff, which is a great era of Star Wars. I'm like, cool, I'm like, I'm like really interested in what's going on with the planet, and stuff like that. But I love the whole kind of Goonie style of stuff with the kids. I really enjoy the relationship between the 4 kids. Wim is probably my least favorite, but also he's the reason why we get into all the mess a lot of times. He grew on me throughout the season so far. But Neil's still my favorite. That kid he's adorable.
I think
little blue elf plant.
Yeah,
he's great.
He's my least favorite.
Really, Neil?
He's the most annoying to me.
Really?
Okay. Falling apart, falling down all the time, unable to do all this stuff.
Yeah, he's the nerd. He's the unathletic, nerdy kind of the group. So
no, yeah, definitely. I mean, it makes sense of the way he's built and all that stuff. Just
yeah.
Come on, Neil. Come on, like that. And when being a kid, see, having obnoxious kids like that, I have 2 of them. I'm fine with Wim. It's a Tuesday to me. Like, this is fine. This is
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Oh, you touched it. I don't know. This is just what they do. So I have no problem with Wim being that. And seeing all their personalities, it just works. It works a lot for me. Fern, I like Fern. KB, I really like KB, and the things that she said. Like, I pretend like the accident I had doesn't affect me, and Fern tries to pretend like it doesn't affect, but it does, and it matters. And I need to know that you care. And I don't think you do care. And then having them rebuild that relationship, that was huge.
I thought that was great. Because like I wish we could get the stats of kids watching this. I think a lot of kids are not watching this. just because like they're kind of over Star Wars, because a lot of people are over Star Wars at this point because what they've done with it. But like something like that, if a kid's watching it, it's just like you don't want to treat somebody different, but at the same time, like you need to understand not everyone can do what you do. There's limitations to things. So I thought that was a great like lesson to learn, especially as like these young kids are going through life. They're going through this like giant adventure. So Fern realizing like, yeah, you're strong and you can do this, and you can run fast, and you can do all that stuff, but like not everyone's built like that. Like KB can't do it. And Neo just flat out. That's why I love Neo, because Neo's like, hey, I can't walk the way you walk. I got little stubs. Like so. That's why
I never had little stuff, so I guess that's fine. I just don't. It's not that works with me. But KB.
But I mean, I've had like small friends who like don't run as fast as me.
Tank is like 6 feet tall, so I don't know what you're talking about. But KB was more influential for me because of the whole thing with Fern. But even Fern, it felt like Fern wasn't trying to not be a good friend, but because the accident involved her, she wanted to treat her just like she would treat her anyway.
Yeah.
So she was trying to do it that way. She wasn't just trying to be arrogant and trying to say, hey, everyone gotta be like me. She was trying to treat her the same way, no matter what you had, what was going on with you. I want to treat you still the way I will always treat you as my friend. And Fern and KB was like, I am different. I need you to treat me different and to recognize that I need other things sometimes. Yeah. So it was understanding what someone needs at the time.
Yeah.
And and those needs change as you go along.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's another reason I liked Wim, because he was able to understand what KB was going through and work with her, even though he's just an idiot boy. But that's how little boys are. 8-year-old boys are annoying as crap, but when they have a good heart, you can see it.
Yeah. Like he'll jump into things, like he did in the last episode, touch buttons and stuff like that. He's definitely that kid, like, don't touch that, get over here, get away from that. Like he's that kid, so but he's a good-hearted kid. I think they're all good-hearted, when at the end of the day.
Yes.
Which is why
they really are.
We're good kids.
So but I just thought that the kids all together were a great combination. I want to see some more with them together. But Jude Law being a great actor and just like being like the main adult in this, with these 4 like kids, I thought he did well, and I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen, because I feel like you said, Brian, like he kind of cares for the kids, because he could easily have killed Fern, but he's like, no, I don't want to kill you. Just submit, say you give up, but you can see his patience running out as he's getting closer to the prize, like.
So what do you think is going to happen? That's the end. The end, we saw him pull out his lightsaber and pull out on the family.
Yeah. I think the robots are going to kind of stop him. My theory is, because we find out in this last episode that the ship is from Matt Adden. I think the mayor, or the person in charge of the planet, is that pirate that owned that ship. That's who I think it is, and I think he's gonna have some supervisor. That's I couldn't think of it, but supervisor, because we heard him talk, and I'm like, it kind of sounded familiar, and we haven't seen his face yet. Even when we saw him, they blocked out his face. So I'm really curious to see what they do. But I think the supervisor like knows, like, being a former pirate, maybe he left the planet and came back and is in charge of it, why it's like it runs the way it runs, like he knows the outside world. I don't know, but that's my theory. I think the supervisor is that captain, and he's gonna save those kids, because he's like, hey, you're the only other people on the planet that get me, kind of thing.
I don't, and it's funny. I think that you're right about him being the supervisor, being that pirate. I think Jod is going to ask the parents to help him get off planet.
Yeah,
and then they're going to get caught from that, and then the supervisor is going to be mad at the kids and do something for the kids, and Jod is going to be the one who protects the kids, because those are my kids. He protects them.
That'd be interesting.
And then they're going to get rid of the supervisor, and then they allow him to get off the planet, but he doesn't get to take any of the old credits.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I like that theory. Yeah. Because if the captain is the old pirate captain is the supervisor, it would make sense. Like the ultimate prize is like you're in charge of like basically like the biggest like treasure in all of the galaxy. So
vaults, they say they had like 3 or 4 vaults full
like 1,000. I think they said like 1,000. I think he said exactly 1,000 of vaults like that, which was just giant and like floor to ceiling with just Old Republic credits. So yeah, that's by far the most expensive thing in the galaxy. Yeah. So, but I'm definitely digging it. It could be how we get 2 Death Stars built. Maybe they find
that's how they know.
Cool.
Yeah, like hey, look at
those. Well.
Yeah. Why we get like a bazillion in the freaking the Rise of Skywalker? Like we just put a Death Star on all the ships.
1,139 vaults.
Yeah, damn. That's a lot of money.
Full of Old Republic credits.
That's a lot of Death Stars. They wouldn't do that, but yeah. But I'm really curious, man. I think overall it's a fun show so far. This last one, because Jad is force sensitive. To an extent where he can move things at the very least. I am kind of curious. It's a show that piqued my interest from the beginning and has kept it there. And I felt disappointed. I never felt like mad. I do wish they were a little bit longer. That's my biggest complaint. Is like give us a full hour. Really explore the characters and stuff like that.
But, yeah, I'd like a full hour.
Yeah. That's my biggest complaint, but I'm really excited for this finale because if it sucks, I'm gonna be really disappointed. But I think if they stick it could be like a really good show, a really fun show. It's not gonna be the best thing that they ever done. But at least it's after the Acolyte, it's a step in the right direction.
I will say it's a good show. I don't know if it's a great show. I don't know if I would rewatch it multiple times. I'm not sure about that. But it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't have complaints. I enjoy it's as far as characters go, you enjoy the character, but it's not like this is a change of anything. It's not a change. I look at Star Wars. It's not anything that's special about this crazy. Oh, you got to go watch. No, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, so far it's not adding any new information. It's not adding anything new. This last episode could, like I said, maybe this is how the Emperor gets the money. I don't know. Maybe the supervisor is working directly with the Emperor. I don't know. Maybe if they do something like that and explain how they were able to build 2 Death Stars, we can see that. But for the most part, it's its own thing happening in the corner of this universe, which it's fine. I'm not mad at that. But at the same time, it's nothing big. It's just a fun show. I think well done. Harmless. Exactly. So, but yeah. But you guys got anything else?
Nope.
Yeah, but cool. So yeah, that's our thoughts for kind of catching up and with Skeleton Crew. So like I said, the penultimate was this past week. So Tuesday is the finale. Episode 8 is the finale, and we'll talk about that next Thursday. So if you are interested, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and come and join us live when we talk about the finale, and you could be part of the show. And we appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us. Make sure you guys hit that like button on this video. It helps us out a lot. And if you are in the live chat, stick around because we're going to move on to some of your comments right now. All right. So we got Dark Room. What's up? Said is Creature Commandos over? I finished episode 7. Yeah, we already talked about Creature Commandos
today.
And that's the last episode. So that's it for Creature Commandos. So check out what we said though. It's interesting.
Yeah.
And we had some really good comments too.
I'm also curious. Let me know if they're if you like it or not. Let me know if you like it. I know Mama Bear is like, unfortunately, there's gonna be a season 2.
And somehow this could be that's how the Emperor returns. More money.
Yeah. Or she's saying unfortunately, to be a season 2 of Creature Commandos. But I think Creature Commandos confirmed season 2. I haven't heard anything about a sequel to or second season for Skeleton Crew yet.
I doubt it.
Yeah,
I doubt it.
I feel like it's going to be just the one.
You know, I don't think it's getting the numbers. It's getting appreciation from the fans, but again, it's not. People are not praising it like, oh my god, it's great. They're just saying it's a fun show, which is not bad, but
I think
you want more.
Talking negative about it too, but that's also Star Wars.
Yeah, that's just
Star Wars fans.
Yeah. If you don't got like 10 to 15% of the fan base just angry at everything, then is this even Star Wars?
So Skeleton Crew has the worst Star Wars rating on Disney Plus.
Wow, really?
Lower than The Acolyte.
That's wild. That's wild.
If you don't like Goonies or don't care about Goonies, then you're probably not gonna like this, man. So,
but I feel like I wonder if that's a lot of Acolyte lovers coming in like, no, you can't have this. Yeah, I don't know.
Goonies doesn't hold up today. I don't know what you guys talking about. It does not hold up today. Like
Goonies holds up today. It's still
it doesn't.
Some of the references,
the look of it, the reference,
but
it doesn't look like it's just it doesn't.
I mean, no movie from the 80s.
I was trying to watch
The Adventure is good.
They're like,
yeah.
There's some movies. No, Princess Bride holds up today. You can watch the Princess Bride and just enjoy and fall in love with it.
Yeah.
There are things in the 80s that will hold up.
Yeah. Also, Princess Bride is like based in like a fantasy land, so there's no real world kind of stuff happening, kind of, so which I think changes the vibe of it. Yeah.
Back to the Future, yeah,
it was Back to the Future.
Like they're real world things that hold up still, man.
Yeah. So you got finished Skeleton Crew. Yeah,
Beverly Hills Cop was exactly what I was thinking. Beverly Hills Cop was exactly what I was going with. Yeah.
We got Sully Streams. What is appreciate it. He goes, anyone checking out Better Man? Don't let the CGI monkey fool you. It's good. I do want to watch. I'm not the biggest I forgot what's his name.
Robbie Williams.
Not the biggest fan of him.
He's got some catchy stuff. I respect him as a musician. I don't mind him. I'm just looking at this as Caesar Lives.
This is the real Planet of the Apes.
Caesar lives. He didn't die. He survived and became a pop singer.
That's funny. But I did hear it's really good. Everyone that I know that saw it, they're like, oh, it's a lot of fun.
I think I'm gonna go see it. Like I said, I've Robbie Williams has a couple cuts that I've actually liked. And it's from the director of The Greatest Showman. And visually, I really, really enjoyed that movie. And even from a musical standpoint, I really enjoyed it. And it's a creative approach for a musical biopic. So I'm going to give it a fair shot.
Yeah. If I had the time, I would definitely go see it in theaters. But I'm for sure going to watch it at home.
Mm-hmm.
For sure going to watch it at home because it does look interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah.
My kids are afraid of monkeys, so
Oh yeah, then definitely not.
Not going to happen.
Definitely not. But appreciate Sully's streams coming in, hanging out. Make sure you guys go check out Sully on his channel. I'm talking about creatures going commando. Yeah,
it was fine.
Kind of. Yeah.
Hey, let me read this to you guys. It says.
Good.
The bottom spot on the Nielsen's streaming original list belongs to the Great British Baking Show with 382 million minutes viewed. The Skeleton Crew didn't make the list. The total viewership is below the 382 million minutes, meaning the average per episode is under 191 million minutes. The Acolyte also premiered its first 2 episodes in one night and made a Nielsen rating of 488 million minutes viewed with an average of 244 million per episode. Andor premiere was first 3 episodes made 624 million minutes, averaging 208 million per episode. So this puts the Skeleton Crew at 191, under 191, as beyond the lowest Star Wars thing on
That's why
on Disney Plus.
So my question is it because it came after the Acolyte and so many people don't like that they didn't even bother with this, or is it more of the kid-led kind of kiddie friendly show, or a combination of both, possibly,
It could be a combination of both. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Acolyte definitely hurt Star Wars.
Yeah.
That goes without saying, right?
Yeah.
We know that. But the kiddie aspect to it, once again, if you didn't like Goonies, then what? Maybe not.
Yeah. Like the Pantheon guys over there. I know Chill's liking the show. Chillmonger's liking the show, but Darius, who's like the diehard Star Wars fan, he's not liking it at all.
He's tired. He's like, you need to be fixing Star Wars. Don't be trying to give me this bull crap right now.
Yeah.
Give me good Star Wars.
Yeah, because even if it is a good show, which I think it is a good show, it's a fun show. It doesn't matter because so much of the fan base wants things to be better. You know what I mean? This is a kind of show that you throw in the mix, to hopefully get more kids in because the franchise is doing well. This is not a show to help
to hold up the franchise.
Foundational. No, it's just not. Kind of I'm not sure if expanding is the right word.
It doesn't expand it.
Not yet. Yeah, maybe in the finale, but as of right now, nothing.
Hasn't done anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, Cleve?
More or less.
What's up, Cleve?
You coming in, man?
It's more or less kind of milking it, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just showing us that we already know it's there. There's nothing that they've done that's like changed anything with Star Wars.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. It's legit just a side story off in its own little corner. Like I said, which is fine, but it's hard to like do something in the corner when the fucking house is like burning. You know what I mean? It's like, what are we doing? So yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of issues.
That's why I'm not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe going with my Beverly Hills Cop to reference. But I'm not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe again. No, it's not bad, but this is not going to save Star Wars. So I'm not going to have this unbelievable like, oh, I love this so much. I'm just not going to have that opinion right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's meaningless. I don't know if that's good. In the overall universe, it's meaningless so far. But that doesn't mean it's not a good or bad show. It's just, I think people want Star Wars and they're getting like the Goonies, and I think that's the biggest problem is people want a certain thing and you're not giving it to them. And then when you do try to give it to them, you convolute it and put it on a shit platter. It's like, like the Acolyte was supposed to like bring up more things and do these other things, and then instead we get horrible dialogue, horrible like lore, retconning a bunch of shit. So I don't know.
Oh man.
I'm not even gonna show it. That's how I feel. I'm not asking for this, and that's the thing, because if people were satisfied enough with Star Wars, I think they would give this a chance, and people would have fun with it. But when you're not satisfied with the bare minimum of just Star Wars, a side story doesn't matter. It's like a video game. If the video game, the main story sucks, but they want you to do like 100 side stories, like I don't give a shit, man. like
I feel like it's a house.
Play the game.
It's a house without walls, right? And then you buy this cool kids like finger painting thing. And it's cool. The kids made it. It's fun, whatever. But you don't have walls in your house. So what the hell are you gonna do with this damn finger painting? You gonna hang it up somewhere? On what? Like there's no need for it. So.
Yeah, like the fridge is full with a bunch of other stuff already. Like we have no more space. You know,
I did this huge finger painting. It's gonna go around that wall. There's no wall there. It's outside.
it's outside.
That's literally what we're getting. Like, oh, well, but you got this cool painting. So,
Yeah. It's very frustrating when it comes to Star Wars, but we'll see. You know, I think James Mangold, he's doing a Star Wars movie. I don't know if he's doing a trilogy, but I know his movie is supposed to start production this year. That's the rumor.
We'll see.
We'll see. Exactly. We'll see. When I'm sitting at the movie theater and the theater goes dark, like then I believe it. Until then, like
then I have something scrolling on my theater screen.
Yeah,
tell me where we are in the old republic, where we are. Then I'll believe it. Till then, no, I don't believe that.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what James Mangold does with Star Wars. I like a lot of his work. There were, even though I like to mostly pretend like the last two Indiana Jones movies didn't exist, there were a couple things about Dial of Destiny that I kind of liked.
It was fine.
And I love Ford versus Ferrari. That's my favorite movie from him.
It's so good. I was ready to like it because I like the story behind it all, but he just did it so well with great actors. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I was not ready to like it.
Really?
I was not at all. I was like, man, this is about to be boring as crap. And then I watched it and I finished and I was like, that's pretty good. But when you go in with a negative mindset and you're able to be changed, I give you props. I give you props. It's being real.
Yeah. Because I watched it with Erica, and she's not into cars and stuff like that. But I love Shelby Cobra and the Cobra Mustangs and stuff like that, or like one of my favorite cars. So like getting this story and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a cool movie, with great actors, great director. So I was like kind of excited. But then like Erica was just like, yeah, whatever. And then she's like, that's a great movie. I was like, yeah. So yeah. So he does good stuff, man. He does really good stuff. Ford Ferrari was awesome.
Yeah. I thought it was one of I thought it was one of my favorite performances from Christian Bale. Like I thought he was so good in it. Yeah.
Wow, that's a big saying a lot.
One of them, I thought him and Matt Damon played off each other so well.
I feel like Matt Damon can play off anyone, even himself. Like it.
Trying to see what else has James Mangold. Oh yeah, he did A Complete Unknown.
You did just recently.
The new one, which I gotta see. But he did Logan, which is one of the best. But he also did the Wolverine, which was an upgrade. I didn't fully hate the Wolverine, but it was
I thought it was. It's not anything I jump through hoops to go rewatch.
Yeah.
I think I probably watched it all the way through twice. I don't mind it. I think it was 2/3 of a pretty decent movie.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that's your favorite Christian Bale movie. I'm just looking at all his life.
Yeah, he's done a lot of stuff.
I'm like, there's no way.
I don't think you listened to me. I said it was one of my favorite performances from him.
Even the Prestige.
One of my favorite performances from him.
Or is there a number 50? Is this one of those?
Sure. I thought he was awesome in it.
I mean, Batman Begins, American
one of my favorite performances from him. Don't bust my balls.
I was just like the Christian Bale. I was like, what? And I know how much you like the Prestige. That's why I was like,
I love the Prestige.
Prestige is awesome.
Like,
Another,
you love
I love the Prestige.
Because I'm thinking about you, because I know you.
Yeah, you know me. Yeah, I love the Prestige. The dude's like an elite level actor, but I really loved him in Ford versus Ferrari.
I think it may make my top 10 maybe of his movies. But I mean, when you talk about 310 to Yuma, and you talking about Public Enemies, and you talk about
You don't like him in Equilibrium?
Equilibrium is one of the
Equilibrium is a good movie. That's still early in his career, but
yeah, that was
Equilibrium was good.
Mm-hmm.
Like 1984 with like Matrix. It was
awesome. It's every time I think about Thor: Love and Thunder, I just get bummed out because I wish Taika Waititi made the movie that Christian Bale thought he was in.
Yeah. The Fighter, The Prestige, all the Dark Knights, like I said, American Psycho, The Machinist, dude, man,
yeah, he's definitely like it's crazy. He only has one Oscar, right?
Yeah, just one
Oscar. So
yeah,
what do you win the Oscar for?
Mm-hmm. Was it The Fighter?
Vice.
Really? It wasn't The Fighter? Wow.
No, he was nominee. It was The Fighter.
Yeah, because I was like, well, that would be the one that you think that's it.
Yeah, he was great in Vice, though. He was great in Vice. You didn't even recognize him. You didn't even recognize him as in that movie.
Dick Cheney.
He was in Big Short. When was that one that was nominated? Because I know I didn't like American Hustle, but that was nominated, right?
I thought American Hustle was okay. I liked the acting in it. Like I said, I really don't think Christian Bale has turned in a bad performance. I think on his worst day, he's still pretty good. Like I think like what like the one like I think kind of like so performance that I thought he was in was Terminator Salvation, and I still think he did pretty well in that.
Amsterdam or Shaft or which
and Shaft was like a couple months, like 2 months after American Psycho.
Midsummer Night's Dream. What the fuck am I talking about? Like dude, like Christian Bale is off the chain. He really is. That method actor.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to talk about that instead of talking about the Star Wars. I could fall back into Star Wars. I see everyone talking about Star Wars, and I was going to fall right into that.
And Score the God Butcher. He was fine. He was. Fine.
I thought he was the best thing about the movie. Yeah. I thought he deserved more. How did Taika Waititi have the Christian Bale in an MCU movie, the universe that like everyone goes out and pays through the nose for? To play a role that he could have crushed, and then like
now let him butcher a god in front of us. Why would you have?
He did one,
not in front of us, like with that one there.
In the beginning, that was it.
Yeah, the one god that he kills in self defense.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whoops, my bad. Like that's the worst. No, come on.
Yeah, no,
let him be epic. That's
butcher
what he
gods.
is.
Yeah. Also, I forgot because I'm like he's in something I watch all the time. He's Hal in Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah. Wasn't he? He's in
He's in the Boy and the Heron too.
Boy and the Heron. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. But he's in How because I am so glad my son loves all the Studio Ghibli stuff. I'm so glad. It's like thank God. But we watch How like a lot. He likes watching How.
You realize he's Thomas in Pocahontas, right?
In Pocahontas,
yeah.
Man.
Yeah, he's got a good career, man. He definitely needs more Oscars.
American Psycho is so good. I'm sitting there looking at it like, wow, that was so good.
It was that. I think that was when I first saw him. No, I take it back.
Equilibrium.
I remember seeing Equilibrium, but when did Equilibrium came out? 2002. American Psycho 2000. Yeah, so I saw. Yeah. It just felt like Equilibrium was an older movie. It's so low budget,
not good. That's what
it's good. It's fun.
Equilibrium.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I liked Equilibrium. Like you said, it was 1984.
Gung Fu or whatever the hell it's called.
Fahrenheit 451 with early 2000s style.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you give me 2002 and not, then give me 1991, like stuff like. Oh,
yeah. I remember I watched it. I think I have Equilibrium on my collection over here somewhere. Like it, it's a movie, one of like a guilty pleasure, like for sure. But oh man, cool. Anything else? Him in The Big Short too is awesome.
That's why I said The Big Short.
Him in The Big Short was awesome. He plays that. There you go. Cleveland's on my side. Equilibrium is fun for the time it came out. Exactly.
No, it's not. It'll be good. It'll be fun for if it came out in 1996. Came out to 2020.
It was. They were trying to ride the Matrix coattail kind of stuff, but they were also trying to tell like a 1984 story. So they're like, let's mix them. Which, yeah. And then you get Gung Fu in it, like with him going all crazy with the guns and shit. Like that was awesome. Unnecessary, but it was awesome.
I do have it over here. I was trying to see if I have it. I do have
it. It was very much a product of its time. Very much an early 2000s movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think that
he goes from Psycho to that. I was like, that's a downgrade though.
And I think that was filmed shortly after American Psycho. So American Psycho was in 2000. And then
I need to eat, man. I need to eat.
But that's when he was kind of like gaining traction in terms of kind of that's when he was getting more, because the guy's been acting since the 80s. You know, what was his first movie? Empire of the Sun, I think.
That's probably
yeah.
Empire of the Sun. I guess he's in Mio in Land of Far Away. I have no idea what the hell that is. But that came in 87. Well, Empire of the Sun was also 87, so
yeah. And you know, mock the Batman voice all you want, but like I liked him as Batman for that kind of like ground crime drama Batman feel, like the Nolanized like the Nolan take. I thought that he was solid.
Yeah.
That Cookie Monster voice, right?
That's funny. I never thought about it as Cookie Monster.
He had the worst taste in women.
Oh, that version of Batman or that version of Bruce? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, the worst.
Oh,
I was like, he's like, oh no, I'm gonna save Harvey Dent. You bet damn right should.
Yeah.
I'm not care about her.
Oh yeah. He was all about Maggie Gyllenhaal. He was all about Maggie Gyllenhaal, wasn't he?
It was like, why? What are we doing? I was like, yeah, you can find her anywhere else. You can find her down the street, whatever. Whatever.
Yeah. You what? Kim Basinger to like Nicole Kidman.
Dude, what are we doing here? Yeah.
Like, there you go, Maggie Gyllenhaal. I was like, what?
It's okay. I know you didn't choose me. Yeah, he didn't choose you for a good reason. No need. You see Catwoman? Have you seen her in Hathaway? Man, I'm gonna have tea with her and let you go.
Yeah. Well, no, he did choose her, right? Except Joker switched it on him. So he meant to go save.
He meant to go save her.
Maggie. Yeah.
But it was the world trying to make sure he chose right. There's no reason for him to go save her.
Yeah. Let her die.
Anne Hathaway's Catwoman. She got this would be much better. Trust me.
I remember actually, Brian, I don't know how well you remember this, Brian. We were watching The Dark Knight in family video in the video store. And then when when Batman showed up and, it turned out to be Harvey, and Harvey's like, no, not me. Why are you coming from? I'm like, at least say thank you. At least say thank you, Harvey.
I just came all this way for you, man. I'm gonna let both y'all go. How about that?
Yeah. All Batman could have said is like, I didn't want to see you either, man. Shut up.
So damn, wrong one. All right, I'll see you later, man.
So, we got
get blowed up.
Delta
then.
Dan, what's good? What's up, Delta?
Dan?
Appreciate you coming by. We're kind of hanging out, fishing up for the night.
Let's watch a Working Man real quick. Since we
watch more trailer, I'm cool with that. Was that the Statham one, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Statham. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen this. I think this came out like today.
Yeah, like 13, 14 hours ago.
Yeah. Hey, hold on. Sorry. I saw my son sit up and I'm like, oh. I have my baby monitor. He sat up for a second. I'm like, no, lay back down. Lay back down. They laid back down. Check out this.
I mean, you about to have two whims. I don't even know why you even tripping about whim. You about to have two of them.
Dude, he decided he want to do like a frog splash on me, and without me ready for it, I'm on my phone laying down, and he's just chilling, watching TV, he's watching his Mickey Mouse. He stands up, not paying attention, right? He stands up and he's up standing for like a good minute or two. And then I just hear, and boom, bro, like I'm out, like laying on my side. So he like knees me in my gut, lands on my side on top, and all I hear is, oh, like he just completely gets the wind out of me. Then my other son, who's like 5 months old, is laughing because Dad made a funny sound. So I'm sitting there like, oh, he's jumping on me. I was like,
you have to wait. You have to catch him in the act. And you got to undertake him in one good time.
Oh my God. No, I need to have like one eye on him like at all times. He's at that stage where I was like, man, at any point you could take me out. Just like knock out a knee.
Can you imagine him trying to frog splash you and you catch him and you put his shoulder up? You give him the Undertaker. Yeah.
Oh man, bro. He kneed me in my gut and then landed on my side. It was just like, oh.
Or you catch him in the rock bottom
and just get him.
Wait till he gets older, you can stun him.
Yeah. Dan is saying, my daughter's literally laying on my right arm right now.
That's just how it works, man. This is what we do.
Yeah. Got an earbud in, just listen to YouTube. That's what I do. Oh man. All right. Let's watch this trailer.
All right.
All right, welcome to the Spoiler Kings. We're gonna check out another trailer for the night. New Jason Statham. Is it another action movie where he needs to get revenge on somebody? I don't know. Most likely.
I mean, come on, it's Jason
Statham.
Exactly.
I mean, does he wear a baseball cap in it?
I haven't hard hat on it right at the beginning.
Okay.
Does that count? But we're gonna check out Working Man, his new trailer. So let's check it out. See what we're in for.
We know what we're in for. Let's go.
Yeah.
So listen, today's gonna be hard. Let's all go home with the same amount of fingers that we came with. Let's get it. When my wife passed and I left the Royal Marines, a lot of people would have given up on me. You gave me a job. You were patient with me. You, Carla, Jenny, you're my family. Excuse me.
It's not your business.
I'm good, boss.
Levin, was that some military shit?
Hey, you didn't see anything.
Just get my back if I ever need it.
Jenny's missing.
She went out with her friends on Friday.
The police don't have the resources to work these cases. They take a report and forget about it.
Please, find her daughter. Where's the girl?
You a cop?
You wish I was a cop.
There's the baseball cap.
So these guys are next level. Look at those bricks. You ain't a cop. You're a working man.
That's right. Let's play. This isn't just some kidnapping. This is human trafficking. Remember Gunny?
Your blind war buddy that doesn't know he's blind?
That's the one. You shot a foot to the left, I'll be dead.
I wanted you dead, you'd be dead. I will be your weapon sommelier for this evening. This is the real beast here. The M14, pulled direct from Saddam's palace. And I added a Bluetooth scope.
Where is she?
There's a special place, high rollers only. They can do anything as long as they pay.
Gangs, the mob, corrupt government officials. They're all involved in human trafficking. You're on the payroll too.
You killed your way into this. You're gonna have to kill your way out of it.
Figured as much.
All of this is for a girl.
I'm not stopping until I bring her home.
That's for slapping that woman.
That woman was my wife. That's for slapping your wife.
Who are you? What are you?
So it's the Beekeeper Blue Collar Edition.
I was just getting the sequel to the Beekeeper.
Oh man, that's funny. Oh my god. I was thinking the whole time, you may not know me, but I have a special set of skills that will make me a nightmare for people like you.
Yeah.
I will look for you. I will find you, and I will kill everyone in my path.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's Statham movie. You know, it's what I expect, right? I mean, yeah.
It's literally the Beekeeper. If you add the Beekeeper and had you know, and have what's the movie with I don't know why I'm blanking on his name. Liam Neeson.
Taken.
Just what it is.
Yeah.
Taken for the Beekeeper.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, it looks good.
Yeah.
You know, but all I expect is him to be a badass and to have awesome kills. Like, like the Beekeeper. The Beekeeper, he was a badass and he killed people really crazy. You know, that's all I want for this one too.
It's Jason Statham, like it's a subgenre. Jason Statham in a baseball cap, killing people who really deserve it. Last time in the Beekeeper, it was scammers. This time it's human traffickers.
I mean, yeah, that's right.
Has you wonder what's going to be next?
All right,
in this subgenre.
The scammers one was pretty crazy. I didn't.
I'm hoping the next one is YouTube pranksters. You know,
he's going after like David Dobrik and shit.
Yeah, he's got scammers. He's getting human traffickers. The next logical step is YouTube YouTube pranksters.
Oh my gosh,
that's funny.
Gotta go.
Oh, yeah, right. He just gets mad because like some guy like, you depanced my wife. I need to kill you now. And then somehow it becomes like this crazy like crime ring because they always wind up like, you know, the scammer was this giant crime ring with like so yeah so but yeah, looks good, looks fun, looks like a Jason Statham movie.
Exactly.
You know, it looks what I'm expecting. So, you know, Beekeeper, people hated it.
I loved it.
I loved it, man.
I really like the Beekeeper.
Yeah, he messed up people in an awesome way. So this looks more of the same. And you got like David Harbour in it, Michael Pena. So you got like some other pretty famous people in there. David Harbour was kind of like a surprise one. I was like, were you bored in between Stranger Things seasons? You're just like, I could take a couple days here and do this.
So I was done being Frankenstein, so I had something to do.
Yeah. The Taken Keeper.
Taken Keeper, exactly.
Yeah. Well, it was just like the working bee, the worker bee, or something like that. I mean, this legit could be a sequel to that. You know, it could be the same exact character.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can all of his characters be the same exact character?
True. True. They all lead up to the Fast and Furious character. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. One last. Dan said, "Is Beekeeper worth watching?" I almost started. Also, typing with my left thumb. You got you. Your daughter got your other arm as a pillow. So, but the Beekeeper was good. But like we said, it's a Jason Statham movie with a good enough premise. With a good enough story with a lot of action.
It was so much action. That's why I enjoyed it the most.
Yeah. It was just a old school kind of like balls to the wall action film.
Yeah.
It knew what it was.
Yeah.
And it was.
It was great. I always say Jason Statham, like the mechanic. What's the other one? That's just like the mechanic. He's the driver.
Oh, the transporter.
Transporter. Yeah. Blitz. That's all the same guy.
Yeah. Wrath of Man. Wrath of Man was another good one that could be the same guy too.
Yeah. Wrath of Man was a good one.
Yeah.
Crank.
The Crank movies are the closest thing to like a live action GTA adaptation we'll get.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I think the Crank 1 and 2 were GTA the movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So if you like Statham, you'll like Beekeeper. I thought it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he does. He comes with 2 of these movies a year, so it's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna enjoy it. And I'm glad we watched the trailer because I know when we'll do March 28th, I'm gonna watch it. At home.
Yeah, the old school action flick I'm in, and that's what this looks like too. Old school action flick, revenge story. He wears a baseball cap, like you said. So, then he gets all geared out at the end, becomes like a Navy SEAL, and
looks real low. Yeah.
So, but cool. Yeah. So fun movie, fun trailer. We'll definitely watch it. Just good action flick is always a fun time. So that's a Working Man, Jason Statham, coming out in March. I think you said
March 28th.
So cool. So that's our reaction to A Working Man. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you guys think about this new Jason Statham movie. Did you like it? You hate it? Are you kind of over him? I don't know. Let us know. But make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and come and join us every Monday and Thursday when we are live talking about movies, trailers, and TV shows and a bunch of other nerdy stuff. And if you are in the live chat, stick around because we're going to finish things up for the night.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I saw because he's like scared to take my dead arm back. I was like, don't do it.
No, it's her arm now.
It's gone.
Yeah,
don't even think about it. Don't even think about it.
I wish I had my arm back. Too bad. It's no longer your arm.
Yeah. Oh man. Well. Oh yeah, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. I forgot he was in that. That is an underrated movie. That and Snatch.
Snatch is special.
Was Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels Guy Ritchie?
It is. Yeah. That might have been my first Guy Ritchie film that I can remember. Was Snatch Guy Ritchie as well? Yeah, Snatch was Guy Ritchie as well.
Oh, Snatch like Guy Ritchie.
Yeah. Snatch was like Brad Pitt as that boxer guy who you can't understand a damn word. Like
understand. Yeah. I think Snatch was the one that like really put Ritchie on the map.
Yeah,
like he was making stuff beforehand, obviously, but that was the one that really put him on the map. That really got him a lot more attention.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he did The Mechanic, he did The Transporter, he did Blitz, he did Crank, he did what's that other one? Death Race.
Guy Ritchie?
Death Race. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Jason Statham.
Statham.
All the Fast and Furious ones that he was in. Like he has to drive a car, no matter what.
That's what he does.
Blitz.
I was surprised. I was surprised. I remember in Fast 6 when he popped up in the post credits singer.
Yeah,
it's like, holy crap! Seriously? All right.
Can't have a driving movie without me. Have you seen my movies? That's what I do. Watch me drive backwards now.
I mean, the Transporter was just basically like Hitman, just before anybody knew it was a video game.
Yeah.
Walk
so Hitman could run.
Yeah, Delta Dan said, glad someone across y'all been entertaining while my arm has been taking over. She's got school tomorrow. LOL.
I am
moving. Yeah. All buttons. Thank you, Delta Dan. Appreciate that so much.
Definitely. Yeah, I know that that was me sad. Was it Friday night with my baby? I was like, and on my other one on Tuesday night, she had my arm, she was asleep, and I was just like, well, this is where I am now.
Yeah. I'm lucky. Like I think my 2-year-old, he likes to cuddle for like a second, and then he's like, "I get off me." He's like, he'll come into the bed and and then he's like, "All right, I'm done."
But that's how
go back to his bed.
But that's how he's for you. But for mom, then he'll cuddle with mom, and then girls with their dad, that's all they do. They grab their arm and now they drill on your arm. You sitting there looking like, man, why are you drilling on me? But that's there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think so. Definitely get Rich. Yeah, Snatch is one of my favorite movies. I love the ending. Snatch is really fun.
You real Snatch is under 2 hours. It's just a real quick, fun movie, and then it's done. It's over. Gets to the point and gets out.
Yeah. A lot of his movies are kind of short, right? I always forget he did that Aladdin live action. What else he did? Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare wasn't the best, though. I was hoping for more.
Yeah, 2 girls, 6 and almost 3. Yeah, I have a 8 and a 10-year-old. That's what they do, and they love you, and they cuddle with you, and you will always be daddy.
Yeah. When you got girls, I got two little maniacs. Well, one right now. The other one is still a baby. A 2-year-old and a 5-month-old. And then Brandon's like, I got a karaoke machine and a ninja foodie.
Yep, got a karaoke machine, my ninja set, and a Ventra card. I could just leave out whenever I feel like it.
My wife said something to me. She asked me, she was like, hey, would you like to try want to start over? I was like, ain't no way in hell I'm starting over.
Yeah.
No way. There's no way. So we reached a certain point in this relationship that I'm not starting over. The only way I'll start over is something happened. I have to. Like, there's no way. Like,
yeah. I have a 14-year-old.
I'm not cool anymore unless she's sick. As soon as she's sick or she's sad, coming, getting under you and all that stuff. Oh my gosh.
Need some money, or if they're not feeling well. Even when they're not feeling well, that's still money because you got to go buy medicine. So,
but they want you. Can you just hold me, Daddy?
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's cute. Yeah. Even right now, I ain't starting over. I'm only 5 months in. I'm like,
that's starting over. You just there. You're
like, no more. That's it. We're done.
You're at the you set the start line. You haven't done anything. You're good.
Nope.
You can start right now.
Like, dude, we just got past the throw ups and not sleeping through the night and eating bottles and milk, and like we just got past that, and then boom, new one. Like, I was like, damn it, man. It's got over the sleep regressions and all that shit.
But you got a whole 9 months to figure that out.
Oh man. Yeah. My wife is done after 2. I wanted a bit. She said I gotta get snipped soon.
My wife just looks at me, there's no way. And then she sees another baby, and then she wants that fever again. I'm like, man.
I know when she saw my Lucas when he was like a baby, she goes, and you're just like, no,
there's no way.
Here, take him back. Don't touch the baby. If she loved Lucas, like Isaac is even more like this chubby cheeked and just like a big old like pudgy. So like she'll lose her damn mind.
Nope. I have a 6-month-old niece.
No,
I'm Layla. I don't even hold her. Nope. I don't want to risk it. You know,
I want to risk it.
I'm not worried about that.
You go home and take a shower, like it needs to get off.
Exactly. Lock the door. Nope. She will give me that Nyla look.
Yeah.
That Lion King.
Yeah. This is when I was 43 with an 8-month-old. Yeah. I mean that's me right now.
Yeah, that is you.
40 just
40?
hit 40 in October. So 40 with a 5-month-old.
Yeah.
So I'm not too far off.
Y'all crazy. That's gonna be Brandman. Brandman's gonna be like, whoops. And be 43 with an 8-month-old. Putting that juju on him.
I think I'd be an interesting father. I wouldn't rule it out, but I feel like if I did have a kid, we have the kid, we bring the baby home, like whatever my wife baby mama says, I'd just be there like.
And the best thing is they'll probably do it back.
Right.
The best thing is that's all they do.
She's like, why are you looking at him like that?
Let me see.
Pull out game strong. I was with her for like 8 years before we got pregnant, a month after we got married.
Nice.
Hey, that's how you got to do. You got to play it. You got to know how to play it the right way. Ever since then, I told you I have an 8-year-old. Nope, no slip ups, no nothing. Nope. I made it. My mom made it. We ain't gonna have no slip ups.
I was trying to. Hopefully, this works. I was trying to play this when Brian said he's putting that juju on Brandon. He's like,
"Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby."
Get that out of here.
Oh
man,
that's funny.
He says, "I don't know about you, but I'm 45. And there's no way in hell." Like, man.
Yeah.
Once you start, man, it's just like, nah, man, I'm good.
Yeah.
And on that note, it's almost 1:00 in the morning. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
We appreciate everyone coming in
for a second there.
Yeah. As we just go off.
Just enjoy.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. But cool. Yeah, appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging with us. Appreciate all the new guys, Delta Dan. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out. So yeah, we're here every Monday and Thursday. Where we talk about movies and trailers and TV shows. And then we have our Saturday show where we do Silo, and then we're gonna do Severance. So if you're into that, those are the shows. Those are a lot of fun. So I'm doing that. And also shout out to our football channel. So if you're into sports, Dynasty Pylon, is our football stuff where we do a lot of fantasy. Obviously, fantasy's done, so we're just kind of talking about NFL stuff for now. But that one's always a lot of fun too.
It is. It's a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. I missed it all this year. I was really like upset. And I didn't get the bitch about the Bears. Lucky you and your nephew and your friend. I was listening to it, so
I was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go over this. I don't care."
Yeah. So if you're into both of those shows, Silo, we do the newest episode on Saturday, and it's just a one-topic thing, and then we're gonna go straight into Severance when that releases. So we'll just do one topic rather than our Monday Thursday show is kind of trailers, some TV shows, some movie reviews, depending on whatever's happening. But yeah, Saturdays are one topic, which is pretty fun. A lot of fun.
I enjoy that.
Yeah, for sure. But again, yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Silhouetted Animator, for the super chats. Super shout out to that, man. Thank you so much for the 3 super chats. So, but yeah, we'll see you guys on Saturday for Silo. If not, we'll see you on Monday, hopefully with a movie review. You know, there's some things out. Maybe we'll talk about
Den
the
of
Damned
Thieves.
or something. Den of Thieves, yes.
Den of Thieves. I'm like, I'm going to
There
movie.
we go. Yeah, Den of Thieves. So we'll talk about that. And Mayfair Witches. We'll see.
There we go.
Fingers crossed. It gets better.
There's nowhere to go but up.
We shall see.
Exactly. But all right, let's get out of here. Appreciate Ace still in the chat, hanging out. So yeah, we'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Oh,
check out
me and Anzo on From all the time. Yeah, Delta. Oh yeah, you know. But yeah, From on Tuesdays. You know, me and Anzo are still doing it. We're going to keep on going on episode 5 this time. So I got some theories, man. I think I'm right. Anzo's like, he's like, man, you a cooking tonight. So yeah, man. I write this stuff down. I take it seriously. I'm part of this family, man. I care.
That's it.
Family. I love that.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. We're going lefty. Well, all right. Let's get out of here. Appreciate you guys. Have a good weekend. We will see you guys on Saturday. Later.
See you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.